I really love that song. Right before stream, I was looking for a new song to kind of use as my intro for tonight. And nothing like good old 70s disco music. So I broke out the disco ball, had it spinning back here, had to shut it off before stream so it wouldn't interrupt things. But what's going on, everybody? How are you? And here comes my old school, the intro song I've been using for a long time right now. There we go. What's up, Joseph Castro? How are you doing? Good to see you. Ibanez is in the house. Let's see who all is in here. We have got Gameplay Boy. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you jumping in, being first in chat. Jack C7 asking for the route. Thank you for that. I Soul Eater. What's going on? How are you doing? Ibanez, how are you doing, my friend? And oh my gosh, what? Night Captain Hato found a moldy chicken McNugget in between your fridge and counter. Yeah, that would be pretty rough. That'd be pretty rough. What's going on? Still lurking? No problem, Gameplay Boy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Joseph Castro, how are you doing? Thank you for that lurk. Rock, what is going on? How are you, Rock? Good to see you. Billsy is here also. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Dude, Ibanez and everyone else. So this afternoon, I actually had a lot of free time today. Well, not as much free time as I was hoping I would have. It's been there for 3 years. You remember losing it in the summer of 2019? Oh my gosh, at least you remember. Sheesh, that's that's pretty rough. Silver Spell, what's going on, Silver Spell? How are you? Yes, Cappy Stick. Yes. 4 years? Yes, it is 4 years. Holy crap. Cappy Stick is here. What's going on? Today didn't quite turn out like I hoped it would. Jack, what's going on? How are you doing? 2 a.m.? It is 2 a.m. for you? You're going to have a long night, my friend. I'm just kidding. So it's only 8 p.m. my time. It's only 8 p.m. Good deal, Silver Spell. Good to see you. So that was a little shout out for Silver Spell. So yeah, today I had all intentions of doing things a lot differently than the way they turned out. Yeah, so it's 8:02 for me as well, Jax, in South Carolina. Oh, in Singapore. Okay, nice. Wow, I didn't realize. Oh, 8:02 a.m. Oh, wow, okay. Never mind. I missed the little AM part of it. So I did spend about an hour this afternoon with Quaert. Quaert is a member of the community, also a streamer. And he hit me up on Discord and said, hey, you want to spend some time in the 247? I said, well, dude, I do have some time. So let's do it. So I spent a little bit of time in the 247. I did start it up and I flew it for just a little while, but I didn't do everything. Oh no, man, I don't think I would lose it there. I don't think I'd leave it there. That's pretty rough. It's 1 a.m., but you're on a Pacific Standard Time body time. I understand. I am 100% on Eastern Daylight Time. My body is, and I am. So I'll be streaming tonight until we're done. My plan is that we should be done around 11 or 11:30 p.m. because tomorrow morning, hey, Twixshad, what's going on? How are you? Tomorrow morning, I'm really excited. And yeah, I've got some people I need to shout out. I haven't forgotten. But tomorrow morning, I'm doing a Easter egg hunt. If y'all have not seen, I'm so freaking excited about this. If y'all haven't seen the Orbix Easter egg hunt, go get it. Go get it from Orbix.com, ORBX. Download it and be here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Oh, Isolator, you got it. Nice. You need to grab air freshener, gas mask, some type of cleaner and gloves. Your body thinks it's 5 p.m. Dude, BLZ, I can't do that. I cannot do that. There's so many streamers that I miss their streams that are in here a lot because I've got to be in bed by like 10 a.m. Whoa, 10 p.m. most nights. No, Orbix is actually they do add-on things for Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim. It's ORBX. So I think this will take you to it. Wait a minute. ORBX.com. I think this will take you there. I think that'll take you there. I'm not sure if that'll work, but I think it will. You gotta find a mask. Are you gonna do it right real quick? Ugh, okay. Oh, Cappy Stick, I will tell you what'll make the hunt fun. Okay, socks of the day. I'm covering up one of them. Socks of the day on the, here we go. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that's bright. On the right foot, I've got my Ting Ting socks. That's actually my dog. That's a picture of my dog on the socks on the right. And then on the left, I've got my burrito socks. Ting Ting on the right, burritos on the left. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that sock command. You're on bed at 10 p.m. Okay, so real quick, no, I do want to explain. I do want to explain about the Easter egg hunt. So basically, Orbix has created their own scenery where you're not flying around the entire world, but I think it's 7 sections of the world where they have hidden large Easter eggs. Oh no, that's okay, Ibanez. I just said welcome. And I will give you a shout out in just a few minutes. I've got several people I need to shout out, but I'll get there in just a minute. So they've created scenery, and the Easter eggs are actually animated. So you fly around these cities or these areas of the world, and you're just hunting Easter eggs. But you, like, normally on a group flight, everyone's flying behind me. But in this case, we'll all be hunting together for the Easter eggs. And once you find all of them, there's a golden egg as well. If you take a picture with all the golden eggs, something happens. I don't remember what it is. If you take a picture with all the golden eggs and send it to Orbix. I haven't read up that much on it, but I saw another streamer streaming it, watched it for a little while, and it looks like a ton of fun. So I think it'll be fun for us tomorrow, just to change the pace, something fun. All right, let's do some shout outs really quick, and then we'll get on the move. Take a look at this plane. Yes, in helicopters and bush planes would be ideal. It would be ideal. All right, so Ibanez is a streamer. Beelzy on Twitch is a streamer over on Trovo.
I got a flex calculator.
He used
right
to
here,
stream on Twitch, but now he's over on Trovo.
Ain't no thing.
So y'all check out Beelzy over on Trovo. I can't remember anyone else that did not get shouted out that's a streamer. Please let me know so I can give you a shout out. I apologize if I didn't shout you out.
Okay, I have to kill this chicken now. Hey,
Are you welcome, Ibanez?
Kill this chicken.
You just dumped it in the green bin. Good job, Captain Hato.
She's
proud
not
of you.
Here.
Hey, Chunky, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you, Chunky Aviation, a streamer, but even more so. Oh, you're a streamer too. Okay, thank you. You got a puppy. What kind of puppy did you get? All right, let me find, there we go, Night Captain Hato there. There's a shout out for Night Captain Hato. And Chunky Aviation is the, no, I have not, AP. I will show you what to do. It's quite a sequence. It's quite a sequence that you have to do. Dude, ISO Leader, 3-month tier 1 sub. What? Thank you so much. Dude, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for that sub. And then to sub for 3 months in advance is amazing. Thank you very much for that. AP, thank you for the first time chat. I appreciate that. Also, I will be walking through the sequence, but first I want to check out this airport. I want to show this off to y'all. This is pretty awesome as well. Chunky, a purebred American showline German Shepherd. Dude, you paid some jack for that. Guaranteed, unless you had some connection somewhere. So Chunky is the leader. Oh, thank you, Isolator. I really appreciate that. Chunky is the leader of the MFS _ Thunderbirds. I'm going to give them a shout out in just a minute. They're putting on a virtual air show on the MSFS official Twitch channel May the 22nd. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So y'all are not gonna want to miss it. Connections, a friend owns. Oh, sweet. That's really good. Whenever you have a connection, you can get a deal like that. Okay, so I just noticed I've got some weird. No idea what that is right there. What in the world? Okay, I clicked on something by accident, but I got rid of it. You got it for 400 instead of 4,000, dude. That's a heck of a deal. That's a heck of a deal. All right, I'm going to turn the music down. And before we start looking at the plane, yeah, please do send pictures in the Discord. German Shepherds are awesome. They're really awesome. So before we start looking at the plane, let's look at the airport. I'm going to change. I think right now there's snow on the ground. Yeah, there is. I don't really want snow on the ground, so let me change it to made up weather. Iowa Scotsman, what is going on? How are you? Shout out for the Microsoft Thunderbirds really quick. MFS Thunderbirds. And then Iowa Scotsman, a streamer as well. Creepy Kirk, what is going on? How are you doing? So give some shout outs to our streamer friends here really quick.
It did kind of work, right? Because I was like, wait, what's going on? But then I realized who is in attendance in today's flight.
All right, so all right, there's a shout out for Creepy Kirk, another really awesome streamer. Got some really good streamers that hang out in my channel. Y'all please show everyone some love and support. The Microsoft Flight Sim community is absolutely amazing. We all support each other, and it's just really awesome. All right, cool. Night Captain Hato, I'm proud of you for taking care of that on your own. Good job. Flights with Joel, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Yeah, Flights with Joel, another streamer friend. Flights with Joel does a lot of flights in helicopters.
Now I have two wingmen.
There we go. Isolator, thank you for that flute. So yeah, Flights with Joel is almost always fly-in helicopters on his stream, and has a really active Discord chat also. I really enjoy Flights with Joel streams, and he also has a podcast on YouTube. If you want to see the podcast that I was a guest on, exclamation Joel will get you the link to that podcast. So let's look at this airport really quick. This is the MM Simulations rendering of EFIV, Echo Foxtrot India Victor Avalo. I don't know how to say this airport, but I want y'all to look at this detail, because I'm not one who would have ever bought an add-on airport. I would have never bought an add-on airport. So let's start out like we are a customer. We're gonna be flying in a plane as a guest. So here's the parking area at the airport, and look at the flags. I mean, they actually render. They have the flags flapping. Victor. You always thought the smell was the sink. Oh, dude, I'm glad you figured out what it was, but that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. So I already see Cappy Stick and Crunch loaded in. So here's the parking area of this airport. And this airport is available at mmsimulations.com and also at all the other places where you buy add-on items. Couple figures there rendered in. So let's go on, walk into the airport. Here's the lobby, ticketing area. Even have a rental car area. What? How cool is that? Viper Strike, what is going on? How are you doing, dude?
I think that sounds like a really fun flight plan.
Another amazing flight sim streamer is Viper Strike. He spends so much time researching wherever he's flying. Awesome stuff. I don't know how you find the time in the day, Viper Strike, to do the research that you do, but you will always learn something in Viper's chat, in his channel. So go check out and follow Viper Strike. All right, so let's look around here. We got the ticketing area. Got some passengers ready to purchase their tickets, unload their luggage, get it checked. And now we got some people going through security here. I kind of got tickled there. That woman looks like she's pregnant. There was one guy going through the security. Yeah, right here. This dude here, he looks a little sus with the hoodie and stuff, right? He's like, oh man, what's up here? Yeah, dude looks a little sus. I think they're probably checking him out. And here's a place where you can buy some swag, right? Everyone wants to buy the airport swag, right? You gotta have some what do you call them? Souvenirs. You gotta buy some souvenirs, right? And what's a flight without a drink, right? So there's the bar. Heading out to Orlando to enjoy a cruise through the Western Caribbean tomorrow. Dude, awesome. So you're really going on a cruise? Angry One Horn, what is up, my friend? How are you? Angry One Horn, another awesome streamer. I'm telling y'all, this community is full of awesome streamers.
It could demonstrates that you can have a good time.
So one of my favorite things about this airport, when I was looking at it earlier, is not only, look how they render in the flag movements, but check out this tower. The control tower is very, very detailed. Oops. Down to the controller computers. Isn't that just awesome? There's Flights with Joel has loaded in. Thank you, Joel. So I thought they really did an amazing, oh, that's beautiful with the sun shining by the monitor. What? I thought they did a really, really good job. War Daddy's here. Verse Chaos, Flights with Joel. Got a bunch of people here. What server? Okay, so I am in Southeast Asia. The server is Southeast Asia. I hear someone trying to start up the plane. So what I'm gonna do tonight is we're gonna be on the ground for a while. We're gonna be on the ground for a while, just looking at the plane and all the details, and then I'll walk you through the engine starting sequence. It's quite a chore. Starting the engine in this aircraft is really a chore. So we'll be on the ground for a while, just walking through that. I wanna show this plane off. The Cessna 414 really, really impressed me, but this one, holy crap, from what I've seen, this is awesome. So let's start out just looking at the outside. So the livery that I chose was United Airlines. I forgot what year it is, but an old United Airlines livery. Hey, Mackenzie, what's going on? How are you? Popping in to say have a good stream. You're off to bed, dude. Yes, I understand. It is really late for a lot of my friends who are across the pond, across the ocean. So I totally understand. If you can't, you don't want to, I totally get it. No problem at all. 1941. Thank you, Cappy Stick. So this is the 1941 United Airlines livery that I chose for tonight's flight. But check out this plane. It is absolutely just a gorgeous aircraft. Gorgeous. I love it. One thing to take note of is the wings do not have flaps at all. No flaps. We have ailerons, but no flaps. This plane doesn't need flaps. Trust me on that. We don't need flaps. So this was one of the first airliners. Yeah, Joel, but check out the oh dude, Mr. Gasket. I flew it just a little while earlier today. It's beautiful. Wonder if 480 will catch fire in the next hour on the ramp. Oh yeah, Cappy Stick, he may. You really got to be careful, and I'll talk about why it catches fire. But check out. Okay, wait a minute. Check out the angle of attack on this wing. Chunky, you're back. No problem, dude. Oh yeah, potty training is very frustrating. Check out the angle of attack on this wing. I mean, when I flew it this afternoon, it was really weird for me to get the feel for where the horizon should be, because the angle of attack is so high on this wing because it doesn't have flaps. But you'll see it gets up in the air really quick. I thought it was a glitch. As soon as I went full throttle and let off the brakes, it was up in the air like a daggum bush plane doing a stall takeoff. It's crazy. It does. So that's the weird thing. It wants the you want to make it cruise nose high, so you kind of have to trim it down, Joel. It's really wild. Infinite Fireman, what's going on? How are you? But this thing is so beautiful. In my opinion, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful plane. And the sound when you crank it up, the sound when you crank it up is amazing. So yes, I do have a dog. She is a Chinese crested. She's a hairless dog. I mean, who would have thought that I would have had a hairless dog, right? Moose, what's up, my dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
24, American 24.
Mustafa's a really good friend. Mustafa's a good friend of mine. I appreciate. Yes, it's very stable in the air. Mustafa's a good friend. Awesome streamer. Also, go check out Moose if you don't know Moose already. Hey, Kent Sonestar, we do have a Twitch baby, dude. What's up, Kent? 9 months. We have a Twitch baby. It has been 9 months, dude. Has it really been that long? It's so hard to believe that I've been streaming for a year and a half now, somewhere in that neighborhood. Yin Kent, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kent Zonestar, another streamer. And what's really cool about Kent, I say this all the time, is in his streams, he pretty much has an open mic where you can call in, you can phone in and talk about any topic. True Variety streamer also, go check him out.
It's still like the only thing that you can do.
All right, so let's look at the inside of the plane first. All right, so the the cockpit door has the name of the captain and the first officer. How cool is that, right? That's pretty awesome. And it's got peepholes too. So like if the flight attendant, or if they want to look into the cabin, they can. And I'm sure flight attendants, would knock on the door and they'd look and see who's there or whatever. Pretty cool. The magazines, I thought maybe you could pull them out. You cannot. But it's actually got the brochure. It's got the catalog where you can buy stuff or, whatever. New York Times magazine. Newspaper. And one thing that drives me crazy. I know, right? Cappy Stick, me too. I hope a lot of people join with the 247. I know it's new and not a lot of people, may have it. But if you have it, please join with it. But one thing that drives me crazy is this. Where is the clock? Where's the ticking coming from? was like looking for, I didn't know what the world the ticking was, but it drives me bananas. So anyways, here's the interior cabin. That this plane would only hold, I think it was 10 people, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 passengers. And then the pilot and the I know, right? That's what I was afraid of, Moose. Oh, you haven't heard it, dude? It's done it the entire time. The entire time I was in it earlier, it was doing it. Okay, so one of my favorite things about, oh no. Okay, I didn't know that the emergency door would, emergency window would come out. Okay. One of my favorite things about the Goose was the bathroom. This one also has a bathroom. This one also has a bathroom. Wait a minute. I forgot how to walk around. I'm sorry. It's kind of awkward. I forgot how to walk around. But in real life, I would be sidestepping into this bathroom anyways. I kind of wondered if the original planes, if the old school planes had big bathrooms and then the modern planes just kind of made them smaller. Actually, the modern planes make the bathrooms bigger. Check out how gracious they are with the seating room in this bathroom. I mean, really? I mean, I couldn't sit there. I would not have room to sit. And the door is open, by the way. The door is open. Watch this. When you shut the door. I mean, this is the line for the door. There's no way I could not sit down in this bathroom. My knees, it would be impossible. No way I'm sitting down in that bathroom. Anyways. Hopefully, well, I guess some people would have to sit down though. Okay. I like how they have they've got the water tank up here. Soap. Oh, what? The soap actually works? What? Does the water work? That's cool. I'm going to make a mess of the flight attendants. Yeah, I would definitely have to sit side saddle for sure, Moose. It doesn't look like the water works, but I love how they make the soap work. We'll make the flight attendants or the cleanup crew, whoever it is, will have to clean up the soap. We're being little kids here. So that's the inside. That's the inside of the plane. I love the detail. Oh, I do. I do have headphone simulation on in audio settings. Yes, I do. Is that what it is? Captain Haydo, really? You getting indigestion just from smelling the old chicken nugget? And then it goes away. It's inside the cabin. It's totally inside the cabin. But anyways, I mean, not inside the cabin. Yeah, it's inside the cabin, not inside the cockpit. Clock ticking. Maybe it's this setting. Do you have headphone simulation on in audio settings? So I go here. Sound. No, headphone simulation is off. It's actually off. So that's not it. What's going on, Zen? How are you? Thank you for researching that though. I appreciate you looking, because when I'm in the cabin, it really drives me nuts. But apparently that is not the issue. Wow. All right, so I want to point out a couple things to those of y'all that are new to the plane. If you're new to the plane, a couple things to look for or to watch for. Number one is I'm gonna get rid of the yoke. With these old engines, and this goes for any engine, really in any vehicle. It doesn't have to be a plane. These engines are 100% air cooled. So if you're going to sit still at idle for a long period of time on the runway or in a car, and you rely on a fan, on a high performance engine you better be pulling a lot of air through that engine to cool it off, or you're going to overheat it. In this plane, it's the same way. It's just 1:30 a.m. What? In this plane, it's the same way. So you really, really have to pay attention to the oil temperature on your engines in this plane. If you sit still on the tarmac or in the parking area at idle, watch your oil temperatures. Open the oil shutter so that air can flow through there to keep it cool, because you will seize the engine up, or it'll catch on fire from overheating. If it's cold outside, and I've got to check the outside temperature, if it's really cold outside, the oil will gel, and this is in real life, in a real engine in real life. The oil will gel in the engine, and it will cause engine damage as well, because gelled oil doesn't protect between moving metallic components. Okay, yeah, let me check that. All right, so I'm going to cycle. So y'all can hear the ticking too. I wasn't sure if it was just me. Okay, it's still there. So now let me go back. Sound headphone off. Nope, still there. Has two 140 degrees. Oh, it does. It does. I didn't even realize that. So another really cool thing on this, and so y'all some of the old people like myself, you'll, Mr. Gasket, thank you for pointing that out. I totally missed that earlier today. The older people in chat will remember that old school gauges in vehicles, even some of the new vehicles that have the old school gauges in them, the gauges may stick, and so you have to tap them. Hey, Dwarven Egg, what's up, dude? How are you doing?
There is Sturdy Heart 341.
What is?
Ah, Mr. Gasket, you're a former airplane mechanic? Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Raiders, please, if you can do me a favor.
So, a lot of vehicles, a lot of cars, and airplanes, they rely on the flow of air to cool them. I mean, automobiles have coolant, have antifreeze, but the antifreeze has to dissipate heat through the radiator, and the best way to do that is to pull cool air through the radiator to help cool it. Same thing with these engines. They don't necessarily have a radiator, but they need air flowing through the engine to help cool it off, to help dissipate that heat. So the quicker we can crank the engine up, let it get up to temperature, and then get up in the air, the better we are. Oh, you were a mechanic in the 70s. Nice. Okay, Joel, no problem, dude. So I was talking about gauges. We actually used to have to tap our gauges sometimes. Sometimes the gauge will stick and you just tap it. They've actually rendered that into this. So I'm going to turn up the sound. Listen to this. So as I tap on the gauge just by clicking the mouse, like I was tapping on it with my finger, the gauge jumps, but they also rendered in the sound of you tapping on it, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's really cool, Dwarven Egg. The details that they included in this plane is really incredible. Maybe try active spatial sound too. Okay, yeah, let me give it a try. Y'all, I'm up for anything. That ticking does kind of drive me crazy, but I tend to get, I get used to it. Active spatial sound. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Okay. I know, right, Dwarven Egg? Hey, Irish Wake, what's going on, dude? How are you doing? Let me see here. Irish Wake is another flight sim streamer. Let me give Irish a quick shout out. Dwarven Egg, I went on a plane buying spree last week. So here's a shout out for Irish Wake, another flight sim streamer. You're very welcome, Irish Wake. So tell me, what buttons do I use? What keys do I use on the keyboard to move around the cockpit without having to turn sideways like this and use the arrow keys to move around. Stream is going really well, Irish Wake. Thank you. Someone told me last week and I can't remember. Control 1 through 9. Okay, thank you. That's a good idea, Dwarven. Okay, cool. Very good. Okay. All right, so let's look at all the it's really not a bad idea. But there's a way too that I can move forward and backwards. How can I move forward and backwards in the not just looking at different things, but how can I physically move forward and backwards without scrolling the mouse? So let's look at the controls. I'm going to ditch the yoke for now just because it gets in the way. So this plane was this plane has a lot of different trim settings as well. Hang on, I'm gonna turn on this fan. It's hot in here. This plane has a lot of trim settings as well. So it's got an aileron trim crank right here, so we can trim the aileron. This is just a ventilation setting right here. Parking brake is up here. I'm going to go ahead and flip the parking brake up. I'll tell you what, let me do it in some sort of an order. We'll go from the floor up. How about that? Alt or Control. Let me try Alt. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. That helps. So on the floor right here, we have the rudder trim. So we can trim the rudder as well. These two buttons are inoperative. They're the flare switch. They are inoperative. Let's see here. We have, if our parking gear, I warn you, do not pull this lever with the plane sitting on the tarmac. You will break the plane. It's not a bad idea, Dwarven Egg. That's a pretty good idea, actually. We need to share with each other what planes we have. So I did this earlier today. I raised the gear, and then I moved this lever, and the plane just broke. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Good to see you. It is pulled now, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Turn onto Delta and for 3-2.
Which is weird how it did that.
Just take off.
I'll tell you something else about this plane too. There are some glitches. Dave Rendon, what's up, my friend? Dave Rendon is a good friend of mine, off stream, on stream, and is a flight sim streamer as well. Great guy, good friend. A lot of you guys know Dave. If you don't know him though, go follow him. He's trying to get back into streaming after suffering a really rough time with COVID. So another thing about this plane that I have found out is once you mess with the control, when you exit out, sometimes that control will be in the wrong position. Example, right here. So right now it's in the raised gear. The landing gear is in the raised position according to this manual gear ratchet. But we all know I'm sitting on the ground and my gear is down. So I could manipulate this to the gear down position, but if I do that, it's going to raise it up. It's just a weird, I'm sorry, my tongue got tied there. It's just a weird glitch, and I'm sure it's something that they're working on. Okay, so right now, the gear motor selection, as you can see, again, we're in the up position here. So I'm going to bring this down. This should not break anything. Well, it won't let me. There we go. Okay, so now the gear should be down according to the lever, and it is. Okay, another thing to note with the landing gear, there's two positions. The first position will open the doors for the landing gear. The second position will let the landing gear down. So don't make the mistake that a friend of mine did, or Quert. Y'all know, some of y'all know Quert. He just put the landing gear in the first position, so he just opened the doors, but he did not dropped the landing gear down and he crashed. Let's see. Okay, just catching up on chat. All right, then over here we have our carburetor heat. So carburetor heat is a thing. If you are in an area of the world where it's cold outside, and I've got to check the temperature outside, it could be cold, you will need to turn on carburetor heat. What carburetor heat does is it keeps the carburetor from, oh, it's a 3 position. Yes, thank you, Cappy Stick. It'll keep the carburetor from freezing up. So just like a plane's wings will freeze up due to the Venturi effect, the inside of a carburetor, the way a carburetor works is air flows through a smaller area inside the carburetor called the Venturi, which creates a vacuum or low pressure system inside the carburetor, which pulls fuel into the carburetor, and that's how fuel gets into the engine through a carburetor. But as the air is rushing through the Venturi, it speeds up, creating a low pressure, creating very cold air and ice if you have moisture in the air. So if you're in a cold area of the world, it's a good idea to turn on carburetor heat to de-ice it. Okay, I am gonna again, don't neglect the oil shutters. This is gonna be detrimental to your engine temperature. So to begin with, I'm gonna keep it in the middle position. Closed is gonna overheat your engine. So if you're in a really cold area, you may want to use this. If you're in a super hot area, you want those oil shutters open to get air flowing through the oil to cool it down. So I'm going to leave them at about half right now until we check the METAR and see what weather's looking like in this area. Friction lock. I am not 100% sure what friction lock is. No idea. If someone knows, post it in chat. I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know things. Yes, he really was in Zen. The Bernoulli effect, yes. There's so many, you know, when you look back and you see the people that invented things and discovered things so long ago that we're still using, that are still relevant, it's amazing. Cappy Stick, that makes perfect sense, of course. Thank you. I guess that's why we got a temperature gauge, right? All right. Oh, Versh, thank you so much for that, dude. That makes perfect sense. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the first time chat, and thank you for educating me on that. I wondered what the friction lock was. So then you set the friction, and then you lock it in place to make them harder or easier. Dude, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And then of course we have the throttle controls, one for each engine. Unfortunately, my controls that I have, I only have one throttle lever. So I'll be moving these together. Same thing with the mixture. Oh, excuse me. Same thing with the mixture. I only have one mixture lever. So I'll be moving both at the same time. And then the prop pitch. That is really cool. I truly appreciate that first time chat and for pointing that out. And how cool is it that even though we can't feel the friction, they still included that animation in there for us. Okay, the next thing over here on the center console is the fuel wobble pump. You're gonna be really familiar with the fuel wobble pump by the time the night's over with. You're gonna know what's up. Sam the OG, how you doing, babe?
Releasing Dennis's soul to the nether world will forever free his spirit from the mortal realm. Are you sure you want to do this? Do we want to do that?
Sam the OG is my one and only child, my daughter. We hung out today for quite a while. Welcome, Tam. Yes, that was the question. What is a friction lock? I was wondering what a friction lock was, so I found out what a friction lock is. Okay, and then we come up. As we come up here on the kind of the mid console, this is our master battery switch. Does it tell us which position is on and which position is? Yes, it does. So if we push it, it's on, pull it, it's off. So it's pushed, it's on. It locks the friction. Damn, you're so funny. You're so funny. So I said that about the glitch to just tell you, manipulate all of your controls. So just like this was in the on position, it might have been in the off position from when I flew it earlier today. I know that may not make much sense, but just make sure you manipulate your controls, because there is a little glitch with that. So radio power on off. I'll turn that on. Then we have our other radio, the shortwave radio controls here. Radio fuses. You can actually lift this up. You can replace the fuses. Thought that was a pretty cool detail. Oh, Cappy Stick. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for explaining that. So we got the fuse block. Those are disconnected actually by Boeing. Those three switches are disconnected by Boeing. Oh, wow. Okay. Then elevator trim. So we actually have elevator trim. So we have any device on any wing, any control device does have a trim on this plane. It's pretty awesome. So they do nothing. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Ibanez. All right, de-icing switch. Again, if we need to de-ice, we'll turn it on, turn it off. I'm going to leave it in the off position for now. All right, tank selector. If we're going to select which tank, we have different positions. Let's see if I can zoom in. So you'll see left on, right on, off, and then auxiliary on. Okay, I'm going to start the right engine first, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in right on position. Oh, come on, there we go, right on position. Now I could be wrong. Is there a proper procedure for turning the which engine you start up first? Does it matter? If it does, I want to do it right. It doesn't matter. Okay. You know me well enough that you'd play with them until you figured out what they did. Even yes, Tim. And then the engine distributor dial. Same thing, kind of like the fuel tank. We can select both. We can select right. We can select left. Because I'm going to be starting the right engine first, I'll be starting the right engine first. All right, then we have rheostats for each one of the instruments. What a rheostat is, it's basically it's a resistor that you can change the resistance on, hence making the light dimmer or brighter. So we're controlling the flow of current through a light bulb by flowing the current through this rheostat, which is just a variable resistor, basically. All right, so we have landing lights. They are on right now. I'm going to leave them in the on position. Cabin warning. So we got the smoking. We have belts. I'm going to turn both. We'll put it in the both position, so no smoking and seatbelt lights are on. Again, more rheostats to brighten or dim the different controls, different gauges, which I really, really love that detail. Magnetos, I'm going to put them in the both position. Both magnetos do need to be in the both position. Dank Hill, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you. Jim, how are you doing as well? No problem at all, dude. I understand. People are busy. We all have lives away from Twitch, and so I appreciate that. No worries at all. No worries for that. Only use the lights you need for the shortest amount of time of your kill your alternator. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, no problem, Jim. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, dude. No reason to explain why you hadn't been around. I mean, I have missed you, but yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for the explanation. Just got off for the weekend, picked up a new joystick, so you're going to be trying that out here in a minute. Ah, sweet. I am doing really well, Dank Hill. Doing very, very good. Thank you for asking. So you know what? I'm going to turn. What I'll do is I'll turn the master battery switch off. That way we don't have to worry about killing things. Show us those socks. Hey Topple, what's going on? How are you? Welcome. Thank you for that sock command. I do have my sock light fixed. Got my sock light remote fixed. So my socks of the day. There we go. On the right foot, I've got my Ting Ting socks. That's actually my dog's face on those socks. Tam the OG gifted those to me 2 years ago. Thank you for that. And on the left foot, I've got my burrito socks. Burritos on the left, ting ting on the right. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. All right. So we've got, let's see here. We got our magnetos on. So the master ignition switch, you pull it to turn it off. So I'm going to push it to leave it on. Thank you, Tam, for posting those emotes. And now we'll work our way across the dash, looking at the different controls here. So now when it comes time to start the engine, we're going to start the right engine first. So this control, the manifold pressure instrument selector, again, so when we're looking at the instrument for intake manifold pressure, we're going to want to see which engine we're starting with. And so it's going to be the right engine. So we'll flip it to right. The engine selector for the primer, fuel primer, we'll select it to the right. This is the primer plunger. I'm not going to plunge it yet because I don't want to flood my engine. The primer master valve, it needs to be on so we can prime the engine. And then the fuel quantity gauge selector, I'm going to switch to the main. There we go. Okay, and if you want to see how much fuel you have, you pull the fuel quantity gauge plunger, and it shows you how much fuel you have. Yes, you have to do that every time you want to see how much fuel you have. That is so freaking cool. But you got to remember, this plane was produced a long time ago. It's pretty awesome. Thank you for that. Hey, Topple, thank you for the door knock troll. I appreciate that. Okay, and then it's also showing you, I missed this earlier when I was kind of, so I spent about an hour with this plane earlier today. I basically wanted to do the engine startup sequence because I know it was super hard. So I didn't want to look too bad in front of everybody tonight. So I kind of went through the engine start sequence, but I have not gone through all the gauges and looking at everything in detail. So, wow, that's weird, Tam. So there's a gauge. It shows you the undercarriage position right now. The undercarriage is in the down position, thankfully. Air temperature, it is 60 degrees outside. So that's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to tap that glass just to make sure that's correct. You may wonder. Oh, Tam, that earns me the flute. You got me. Yes, Cappy Stick. I will get there in just a minute. That's going to be the last thing I'll do, is show the clipboard, which is amazing. I love how they did the clipboard. But yes, the air temperature of the outside will matter when it comes to oil. Yes, it's going to matter. We'll get there. All right, so then the engine, I guess this is the engine temperature in Fahrenheit. Yes, it is. Okay. And then fuel in gallons, we just saw it when we pulled the fuel plunger. I'll pull it again so you can see what it does. You pull the plunger, it shows you how much fuel in gallons that you have. We're not going to need a lot of fuel tonight because it's just kind of a short flight. It really is. No, Tam, that's okay. I've got to resub to you, babe. It's okay. Tam is my daughter, and I'm feeling guilty that I haven't subbed to her. All right, we got the directional gyro. Shoot, I can't remember the name of this one. The other gauge. All right, so we got airspeed. So whatever our airspeed is, our bank indicator, our side slip, when we're side slipping, we can see, or when we're turning. Excuse me. Our climb, our vertical speed indicator, how fast we're climbing. Our altimeter right here. Manifold pressure gauge. And a clock. We actually have a clock. Is the clock accurate? I guess if I said it, right? Oh, it's an 8-day. How cool is that? It's actually a wind up clock. So you have to wind it. That's cool. Okay. And again, engine RPM for the left engine RPM for the right engine. Hey, Topple, thank you for the alert. I appreciate that. And y'all, I'm sorry if I'm boring you. I know a lot of people have this plane, and you may already know all this stuff. If you do and you want to go ahead and fly, go ahead and get up in the air. No problem at all. I know there's some people that don't know the engine starting sequence and don't really understand the plane. So that's why I'm kind of showing everything off. Oh, nice. Thank you, Cappy Stick, for explaining that. I didn't know that. The two settings next to the top. Oh, and by the way, Cappy Stick sent me an amazing, really, Cappy Stick, thank you very much. And I mean that. Sent me a cheat sheet checklist for running through everything on this plane. I think it's front and back 2 pages, but my printer's out of ink, so I wasn't able to print it. So I'm kind of running through this just from what little bit of aviation knowledge I have running through these gauges and stuff. Sammy, what's going on, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you. Let me give Sammy a shout out. Sammy is another streamer doing some flight sim here lately. Kind of trying to grow his channel a little bit. So y'all go check out Sammy. There's a shout out from Fortnite right there. Iowa Scotsman, dude, I was too.
Cock on me.
I was as well, but I had a viewer that graciously gave a large sum of money for me to purchase planes to review on Friday nights because it's kind of an idea I had. And this was one that was suggested to me, and I'm glad. I really am glad. I enjoyed flying around in it for a little while this afternoon. So again, next gauges are the oil temperature gauges. These are one of the most important gauges that you're going to want to keep an eye on in this plane. Are these? Yes, it is. This is one that has music in it. Yep. All right, then we have our oil pressure gauges. Oil pressure is, of course, important in any engine. So these are the oil pressure gauges, and then the fuel pressure gauges. These will come into play in the starting sequence. The fuel pressure gauges will come into... Yes, Ibanez, for sure. It is a steal, 100% steal. For all the details, it's a steal. I have not messed with the fire extinguisher because I don't want to screw up the engine starting sequence. Just know if your plane catches on fire, set it to which engine is on fire and pull the handle. I'm not going to do it. No, Dankhill, it's not what I would normally fly either. Y'all know I usually fly single prop, small planes. But I wanted to try it out. All right, so here's our com radio dials. I'm not going to mess with it. Feathering, I'm not really sure what the feathering button does. So if someone can educate me on that, I would appreciate that. Yeah, Ibanez. I've heard some stories about having to use that. Says go a wild A320 just landed. Sweet. Yeah, so this, y'all know, this isn't my style of plane, but I love it. And, now I have it. So if anyone's flying along with me and they have it, then I can see it in the sim correctly. All right, so we have our amp gauge that shows, what's going on electrically. So we can see if we're draining the battery or charging the batteries, either way. So, all right, so here's all our lights, pitot heat, and more interior lights. So that pretty much wraps up the entire dash now for the fun part. What I really, really, really like about this plane is, oh no, that's right. The upper console. I forgot about the upper console. Feathering pivots the blade so they don't move air while spinning. Okay, thank you, Versh. I appreciate that. Just started up the Electra for the first time. Dude, I've got the Electra. I need to fly it sometimes as well. Okay, yeah, thank you for that explanation on that. I appreciate it. So up here, we have our radio controls. I am not going to mess with the radio controls, but know that this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the old school radio where you can actually play music up here. I played around with it just a little bit today, but I'm not really here for the radio. Also for testing it during the ground run up. Okay. So, up here on the dash is a clip. Oh, wait. Before I show that, we do have up above us is a sunroof that you can open and close. I'm in a bad position. Let's see here. Let me move down. Let me orient myself properly here. So there is a compartment right here that you can open and close. This compartment right here, you can actually open and close it so you can get fresh air in the cockpit if you need it. So if someone posts the fart command, yeah, it's in the escape hatch, right? Yes. Music and radio navigation by listening Morse. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where you listen to the Morse code for the radio range navigation. And then we have the side windows do open, just slides. All right, so this manual is really awesome. It walks you through everything. It tells you all the different things that you need to know. What the manifold pressure should be, what the climb rate is, what the cruise speed is, fuel consumption, all the general information. Single engine procedure. So if you lose an engine, you know what to do. Right, instead of the windows. So that's pretty cool. And then just some general information. The best guide rate. Keep carburetor. Always keep carburetor above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's pretty awesome. Loading, how to load people. All right, so now we can actually load in people if we wanted to. Yeah. I didn't show the escape hatch yet on the cockpit roof. Nope, I have not. But it's pretty awesome. All right. So we can do these ourselves just by checking them off. Well, no. Okay, so each one of these items, if we check it, there's a ground crew member that will do these things for us. Now, if we go outside the plane, we can't see that person doing these things, but we can see these things happen. All right, so the passenger stairs have been removed. I'll tell you what, let's open everything really quick. Loading platform, front cargo door. We'll open everything up really quick, and let's take a look at it. We're going to need the ladders and wheel chocks. There we go. Okay. Now, we'll step out. Aviator Logic, what's up, dude? How you doing, Logic? What is up, everybody? Aviator Logic is another flight simmer. Also a member of the Microsoft, the MFS Thunderbirds. They are going to be having an air show. He's a team member with... sorry, I'm trying to look at the plane and think and talk at the same time. He's a member of the MFS Thunderbirds along with Chunky and several others. Having an air show May the 22nd on the MSFS official Twitch channel. So go give them a follow. I'm gonna give them another shout out. Sesgo, I will cover that in just a minute. I'll tell you exactly what to use. So Aviator Logic, welcome. Here's a shout out for the MFS Thunderbirds. So here's that escape hatch. So if we pull these two, we can actually push up on this and escape out. I mean, this hatch will open up enough for us to get out. So that's pretty darn cool. All right, there was a shout out for the MFS Thunderbirds. I'm gonna get outside the plane really quick. Actually, I'm gonna grab the drone and let's look around the plane really quick. Now that we have all the little goodies sitting out, let's look around this plane. So there's the luggage cart. Here's our, here's our luggage compartment. They do have a Discord. And Aviator, please post the Discord. I don't mind. Post your Discord link, please, Aviator. Logic. All right, so there's luggage compartment. Now, what's really cool, if you are not familiar with this plane has to be started by hand crank. It has to be hand freaking cranked. It's wild. Just wait till you see it. All right, so got all the compartments open up where we can look in there and see all the good stuff. All the inner workings. How cool is that, right? I love the details. Y'all, I am not sponsored by Wing42. As far as I know, they're not even in chat. Demos, what's going on? How are you? Oh, that's true, says Go. That's right. I'm not on live weather. That's right. I forgot about that. So yeah, they did not give me this plane. I purchased this plane myself. As far as I know, the dev is not in chat. So, I'm just showing everything off because I like to, I kind of enjoy doing these reviews. I learned some stuff, and I hope you guys learned some stuff by helping me also. All right, back to the checklist. So you can kind of see what the checklist does. Thank you, Logic. I appreciate that. Demos, yeah, it is a late night for me, so I stream until about 11:30 p.m. my time tonight, and then I'm right back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be right back streaming tomorrow morning. By the way, tomorrow morning. Oh, add weight to the compartments and look again. Yep, wait a minute. Open it back up. Thank you for telling me that. So how do I... Oh, what? I didn't know I could just click on them. Let's load it down. That's cool. Okay, I'm learning stuff here. Thank you for that. Yeah, demo. So on Friday nights, I start at 8 p.m. my time, and I usually do plane reviews. But yeah, every other time it's during the morning. So tomorrow morning I'll be back. I'll be back in the morning doing some. We're actually gonna be doing an Easter egg hunt. So those of y'all that are interested, oh, I see now. The luggage is on the cart. What? That's cool. That's really freaking cool. So those of y'all that are interested, go ahead to Orbix and download the Easter egg hunt, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. We'll do a little Easter egg hunting tomorrow. Nice. So we have mail now. We have mail in the front, in the nose. Take all the cowlings off. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, let me jump back into the plane. I got to figure out a different key, a little bit better key binding than what I've got for moving around the cockpit. There we go. All right, so engine cowlings. Where do I take those off at? Oh, there we go. All right, so I have all the engine cowlings off, so now we can actually look. We can actually look at the engines as well in detail. How cool is this? And y'all, I know, yeah, I'm wanting to get up in the air and fly too, but I really want to show this plane off. How awesome. Wow. Wow, that is stunning, stunning detail. All the way down to where the crank. So right here is where we take the crank to start the engine over. And then there's the starter that spins it for us. What? That's awesome. That is awesome detail. Oh, you haven't done a flight? Yeah, so demos. I started out with just an Xbox controller. This is what I used to use right here. So this is what I'm using for the drone view, what I'm doing now. But yes, when I first started flight simming, this is what I used. Oh yes, Verse. I noticed that today, and so we are gonna select. I'm gonna show y'all how to select what oil you need. There we go. I'm gonna show y'all what oil to use depending on the temperature. And this is something that I'm familiar with as an automobile mechanic. I am very familiar with, you know, what oil to choose for what temperature and stuff. So anyways, let's go back now. Let's put everything back the way it should be. Let's make it so we're basically going to get everything ready. I'm gonna leave the plane like it is with some weight on it. I'm good with that. And see how it flies up. No ensign, no problem at all, dude. Oh, nice demos. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, Mr. Gasket, the price is just amazing. For the detail that you're getting here, it is absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna wait on the crew to finish doing what they're doing. So they're getting ready. They're getting everything ready for us. Fuel up on the clipboard too? Oh, okay. Wow. Wait a minute. Why is it not doing anything? You know what? I noticed that, Cappy Stick, but I didn't realize... I guess, do I have to wait on this crew member to finish doing what he's doing first? I think so. So as you select tasks, the crew members will be doing their thing. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just be patient a minute. So right now, this guy's loading luggage. As you can see, he's loading luggage up and everything. Oh, Mr. Gasket, I flew the Goose last week. The Goose was pretty awesome too. The Goose is really cool. Oh, and thank you, Enzen, for posting that link as well. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is 12 noon Zulu time, we'll be doing an Easter egg hunt. It's in 7 different parts of the world. This is an Orbix add-on. I really think it's going to be a lot of fun for us. As a group, we'll just fly around and find Easter eggs. They're really cool. They're animated and they have animals in them. It's kind of cute, kind of cool. That'll be something different and fun we can do tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go ahead with full tanks. Oh, wow. If you really want to look at how detailed the plane is, there's a CFG file in the install directory. It models oxidation of fuel lines, particulate levels in the oil, gasket wear, and wear. Wow. Does it really? And see, that kind of stuff means a lot to me As an automotive technology instructor, which is what I do in real life, that means a lot to me that they give that much detail. Oh shoot, Cappy Stick. Well, but I was getting a crank sound. Earlier today, I got the crank sound on the right engine because I started with the right. So now what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna move over this direction. No, I'm not. Okay. So to get the engine ready, it tells us what we have to do. And you pretty much have to do it in this sequence or it's not going to start up. What's up, Replica? How are you doing? Good to see you. Replica Gaming, how are you doing, sir? Really nice to see you. How are you? I said that. How many times did I say how are you? 3 times? Sorry about that. Good to see you. Replica is another flight sim streamer, good friend of the community. Let me give Replica a shout out really quick. There we go. So,
we gotta find health, guys, before we fight.
That's loud.
Well, I think we're following 2 teams. So
I like the loud shout out.
You can go to Picado if you want.
I prefer not to die.
I'm very thankful for loud shout outs because most of them are so low you can't hear them. Wow, that was super low. Oh, it's super loud though. All right. Doing great. Finally redone the flight sim PC. Oh, nice. Replica. Cool. Look forward to seeing you in the air some. So we've got a lot of the things that we need to have set already set, right? So I'm going to turn master battery switch on now. I've got the magneto switch turned on. The magnetos are both turned to both. 300 gigs of sorcery. Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, I bet so. So left and right magnetos will both be set to both. Fuel tank, engine distributor dial set to right. Fuel tank set to right. Yeah, Cappy Stick, I can. We'll make sure that I've got it, but I'm pretty sure that I've got it. All right, so now remember we're gonna watch the fuel right up here. Shoot, get out of the way. We're gonna watch the fuel pressure right here. Okay, we need to get the fuel pressure up to about 5. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this wobble, so we can still barely see the fuel pressure. We'll take the fuel wobble pump and we'll just wobble it until the pressure in the right tank, you see the pressure, not in the right tank, but the pressure in the right fuel lines gets up to 5. All right, then we're gonna prime it. So we have to pull this out, the primer plunger, pull it out, push it in about 2 or 3 times, really depending on temperature. I'm gonna do it 3 times. By then the pressure has come down a little bit, so I do spin it. I mean, I do pump it just 1 more time just for good measure. Then we'll grab the clipboard and we're gonna wind up the flywheel. Check this out. I don't manually wind it, I'll let them do it, but check this out. You should be able to see the crank. There it is. So there's the crank where they're manually cranking the engine. Our crew is cranking the engine. Yes, like a lawnmower. And no, I'm not getting it, Cappy Stick. I'm not getting the wind-up sound. Sorry. Oh, also, we need to be full wrench. We need to be full forward on the props. And we need to be at about a 1/4 throttle. All right, then it's going to say mesh flywheel. And we didn't do something right. Okay. So what did I miss? Did I talk too much and my fuel pressure dropped? All right, so we've got the primer selected to right. This is on right. This is on right. The master battery switch is on. Master ignition switch is on. Okay, so Sesko, it needs to stay at 5. Okay, so what I'll do is right before. Oh, okay, so right before. So I'll let him wind it up, and then right before I hit the start button, then I'll pump it up again. I did it a couple times this afternoon, but it's hard to keep this sequence in straight in your head. So we got it wound up. All right, so before I mesh the flywheel, I'm gonna pump it. And so I'm watching that gauge, and about midways is 5, so we'll mesh the flywheel, and oh, it was close. It was close. All right, let me just run through, make sure I have everything set properly. So this is set on right. Power master valve, we're good. Primer is on the right engine. Yeah, so primer is on the right engine. Manifold pressure gauge is on the right engine. Not that it really matters at this point. So we got our magnetos both on. Ah, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Engine distributor dial should be on. Yeah, it's on right. Tank selector dial also on right. You just set the throttle to full? Okay, I'll bump it up a little bit. Let's see what happens with that then. All right, so now, again, we'll get the clipboard out. Looks like everything is right, except we just need, oh, you know what? I got to prime again though. So we're gonna wobble. We're gonna prime. All right, get this back out. Let them spin up the flywheel. Hey, KW, what's going on? How are you? Ooh, excuse me. Good to see you, KW. I hope you're doing well. All right, so now it's saying it's ready. Let's pump it back up. It's where that pressure is right back at 5 PSI. Hopefully this will start it. There we go. There we go. And now, as soon as it starts, bring your throttle back. Let it warm up. Let it warm up at low throttle, because remember what we got to watch. We got to keep an eye on that oil temperature. If it idles too high, it's gonna burn. It's gonna catch on fire. So we got to idle it low as it warms up. Now, time for the left engine. Same sequence, except we got to switch everything to the left tank now. All right, so the primer selector, right. Engine distributor dial. Make sure it's on the right. Oh, shoot. What'd I do wrong? I didn't let it warm up. Oh, you know what I did? Yeah, Cappy Steak, that's a good point too. But I think I need to have the engine distributor dial on both, because when I moved it from right to left, it killed the fuel. So I need to have it on both, right? The tank needs to be on both, because when I switched it off of the right, it killed the fuel, is what happened. I did do a practice landing. Dude, this thing floats so nicely. Yeah, Ibanez, that's exactly what I did wrong. I had it on single. So totally my fault. Sorry about that. So then when I switched it over, it killed it. Okay. Let's do this again. Pump it. Oh, come on. Prime it. Hey, SimSal, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. All right, I'm trying to get all these things in view. So there. Okay, now we can see the fuel pressure. All right, 5 PSI. Let's prime the pump a couple times. I mean, prime the, yeah, prime it a couple times. All right, now we'll get the clipboard down. Let them do their thing. Cranking it up. Yes, yes, it does. Oh, it's, shoot, what is it? I forgot what it is too. Hi, Briggs. What's going on? How are you? But yes, I do a practice landing, and it was like, it was really, really smooth. It was super smooth. Predict is what it is. Thank you. I couldn't remember. Oh, I do too. I get fired up smashing it too. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the wobble. Wobble up to 5. Throttle it up, and let's get this right engine fired back up. All right, so I am gonna bring the RPM back down a little bit because again, I don't want to overheat my oil and overheat the engine. Ah, crap. I forgot to talk about the oil. So just know this. Right now we're at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So we do have the right oil in it. We do oh yeah, thank you, Cappy Stick. I need to do that. So we do have the right oil in it. So be sure when you're selecting the grade oil, you look at the outside temperature. We're 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So between 20 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, we should use SAE 30, so straight 30 weight oil. And that's what we have in it. I did change the oil before my flight this afternoon, so I should be in good shape. But just know that you do need to do that. Make sure that you have the right oil in it depending on the temperature, or you're gonna have engine failure, I promise you. All right, let's get rid of the clipboard. Switch to the left engine. Left, let's see, tank selector to left. All right, we'll do our little wiggle. I don't need to do that. Okay, thank you, Cappy Stick. All right, so let's do our little wobble. All right, 5 degrees. Prime it. Oh, dude, I love the sound of this thing. I really, really love the sound of this. The radial engine sounds so amazing. All right, so we can, let's see here. If I bring it down, you can actually see them cranking it. And they've done a fantastic job making the sound correct in this plane. All right, so now I'm gonna wobble again, get my fuel pressure up to 5 on that left gauge. Let's see if we can fire it off. And it sounds like it is running as well. Yes, we have both engines fired up and running, and now I want to look at my my oil temperature. Once you get up to about 90 on the oil temp, it's going to catch on fire. So we need to keep we're going to keep it throttled down. I'm going to keep it throttled down. And you know what? I may go ahead and open the oil shutter valves just to be on the safe side. Ivan is. That's funny. All right, so we are good. We are good. Okay. That should pretty much be it. We should be able to get. We should be able to get up in the air now. I really wanted to show off the oil change aspect of things, though. I guess I need to have them put the engine cowlings back on, don't I? So let's get the engine cowlings and stuff back on. All right, install all of those. Install all of those. They're on there. Yeah, I opened the oil shutters just to keep things. Oh yeah, compass set. Thank you. Hardly read that. Yes, vintage airplane. I love it. I love the vintage aircraft. This thing is a beauty. So I'm going to cheat and do the Katie's. What's going on, Katie's? How are you? I'm going to cheat and hit the B button. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Katie's? Katie's Aura is another flight sim streamer. Have I tapped on the compass? Oh, I have not. Let me tap on it. I've tapped on the gauges, but I have not tapped on the compass. Let me zoom in on it, and we'll do that. Oh, how cool is that? So we can actually tap on the compass to get it to move around as well. I love those details. OB is only for altitude, not direction. Okay. Okay, so wait a minute now. Hang on. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. All right. So we are at... Can't tell. It looks like 160. So that should be about right there, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Yeah, the compass moves around in flight. That's really cool. I love the way that they did that. Slab Danks, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for that follow. I am Scruffy Tam, a longtime gamer. Been flight simming since September of 2021. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like to me too, Sesgo. It's about 160. Jim, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Thank you. Watch your program and enjoy it. Thank you for hanging out for so long. All right, so we got wind of 1 knot. So we'll take off out of runway 22. Runway 22 should be our takeoff, our departure runway. So I'm gonna go ahead and push back. I'm checking out the taxiways now, see which way to head out there. And we'll go ahead and taxi on out. Oh, no problem at all. Slab, thank you. Thank you for being here. How are you doing? Are you a streamer? But thank you for that follow. There is a weird thing sometimes with Twitch. Where they automatically unfollow for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but I have been told that. It could just be people not wanting to admit that they unfollowed, but either way, no, I appreciate you following. Oh, is live time nice now? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you for that, Cisco. Now I gotta turn on my lights. You're not a streamer. Okay, cool. Well, very good to see you again. I appreciate you. Appreciate that follow. We got Inzen, we got ISO Leader, we got a lot of people here patiently waiting for me to get through. Listen to this thing. I love it. I love it. I'm an Av geek too. I really am, dude. Yeah, thank you, Slab. I appreciate that. It is a custom scenery, yes. So this is the MM simulation scenery for this airport. The next airport will also be MM simulation custom scenery as well. The next airport is a brand new airport released just this week or last week by MM Simulations. They do really, really good work. And it's on sale. This one's on sale on Sim Market, but the other one that we're going to is not. You're still, oh yeah, dude, I know it does. It takes a long time. Yeah, I showed it off right at the start of stream, Logic. I showed it off. So if you missed that, just go back and watch the VOD. But if you want to see a really impressive airport, this next one that we're going to, they did a phenomenal job. It's their newest airport. It's sick. It's really awesome. And I know I'm not following the taxiway, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, Cisco, oh, yeah, it's because it's different scenery. That's funny. My dang rudder pedals are sliding. My rudder pedals are sliding all over the floor. Sorry, it's making it really difficult to steer this thing. I keep on saying I'm going to get that fixed, and then I forget when I'm at the store. Yes, they would, Logic. They would for sure. Again, my apologies for that, everybody. Okay, I'm just going to park it right here. And I'll wait on everyone else. I've got plenty of time. This flight route is only about an hour long, so we got plenty of time. What I don't want to happen, though, I don't want my plane to overheat, and I don't want anyone else's to overheat who might be waiting. There we go. All right, park brake. I thought I had it set. I did not. Excuse me. All right, oil temperature, we're bumping pretty close to being pretty hot. So I'm going to sit here at idle. And let's see who all is with us. Oh, we got Verse loaded in the same plane, taxiing on out. We got Crunch. Crunch is here. ISO Leader, Sesco, Captain Stick, Inzen, Hyperix. Thank you everybody for jumping in and flying along today. And yes, I am way off center. I think it's because I didn't have my park brake set. Oil's looking good now. You're changing off of live weather? Yeah, live weather is just too much snow to really enjoy the scenery. Oh, look at the full moon. What? Excuse me. Hey, King Cobra, you're loading in? Cool. Good deal, man. Thank you for loading in. I appreciate that. Good to see you also. King Cobra is another flight sim streamer. Good friend of the community. Let me give King Cobra a little shout out, and then I'm going to get a screenshot of this full moon. Because it's just what I got to do. There's a shout out for King Cobra.
Yeah.
battery inverter.
Oh gosh, yeah, the moon is amazing, Katie.
Yeah.
Really, really looks nice. That's awesome. Wow. And y'all, I know most of us in here love aviation and we love engines and the sounds. I just can't tell you how much I love the sound of the radials. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sound in my ears when I go outside the plane. It's a beautiful sound. Right there, I love it. All right. I am Cappy Stick and Sesgo. Are y'all close? Don't wait for you. Okay. Oh, you just changed the oil. Okay, cool. So what I'll do is, you're starting up now. Okay, I'll just make a couple patterns around the airport. Yeah, Logic. One day I will definitely make it. I keep on holding out for SSFS Expo, but I just don't think it's gonna happen this year. Okay, so remember, once you get up in the air, landing gear has to come up, and it's 2 notches. It's 2 notches up. Yeah, dude, Logic. I looked it up. And I seriously considered going, but I really could use that money this year to pay off some bills that I would use to go there, and then maybe next year for sure. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and roll. Park and brake off. And now it's loaded tonight. I do have some cargo this afternoon. It took off in no time, and it still is. I am up in the air already. This plane, it takes off like nobody's business. What's up, Complete Freedom? How are you doing? What's going on, my friend? Complete Freedom is another flight sim streamer. Let me give I'll give you a shout out in just 1 second. There we go. Got to get my gear up really quick. Dude, I am doing fantastic. I actually met Complete Freedom in real life. He had flown to the local airport here. Oh, you just got back from an instrument lesson. Sweet. So he flew to a local airport here, and I got to meet up with him. It was really cool getting to meet him.
And I think that's my cue to get off pilot edge.
So there's a shout out for Complete Freedom.
They have adequate staffing.
And I'm thinking my landing gear may still be down. No, it's not. Okay, so we're good there. What I need to do is pitch down a little bit then. Okay, I'm just gonna fly a circle around the airport. Or wait on a couple people to get up in the ground. Oh, so it's just random. It just randomly gets them. Complete Freedom. I don't choose them. It just the bot randomly chooses them on its own. I'm gonna change the weather just a little bit so I can see what's up. There we go. Now I can see a little bit better. Logic, you need to take off. No problem, dude. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you. Appreciate you and Chunky a lot. And the rest of the guys as well. You also went over 200 hours total time. Dude, that's awesome. You can't get it running. Oh, says go. Okay. All right, I'm still gonna make a pattern around the airport really quick. Listen to that sound. Listen to it. Don't you love it? That's really awesome, Complete Freedom. Yeah, congratulations, dude. Don't forget to periodically change your fuel. Ooh, good idea. Thank you, Ibanez. Okay, so we're going to be going to ENTC. So let me set, we set ENTC as the next airport. There we go. And now I should be good. There we go. Yep, we're good. All right, now change my heading and let's fly. Illuminator, what's going on? How are you doing, my friend? Illuminator, another good friend of the community, another flight sim streamer, also does some variety stuff as well. Let me give Lumi a shout out. Give me just a minute, Illuminator. Let me get settled in here. There we go. Welcome in, Luminator. If y'all don't follow Luminator, go give Lumi a follow. He is from Dwarven Eggs community. Many of y'all know Dwarven Egg Official. I think my landing gear is not all the way up. All right, yeah, I guess it is. Okay. But check this out. See how the controls are shaking. So that's why we need the friction lock. Isn't that cool? So you can see him shaking. This dude playing mini golf in cruise. So if I do the friction lock, you can see it actually does lock the controls to keep them from shifting as we're flying. That's pretty awesome. All right, let me get back on my track. Illuminator, no problem, my friend. I understand. So we do have a good many people flying along with us. We got Hybrix, Cappy Steak Says Go, ISO Leader, Verse, Psychedelic, Inzim, and Crunch, all flying along with us this evening. Let me get a screenshot of this. Good stuff right there. Oh, Ibanez, yeah, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I had Quayert in here with me this afternoon as I was playing around, and he did the same thing. The gear lever should be in the neutral position when not in operation also. Oh, really? Okay. Didn't realize that. Yeah, so mine is up. Does it need to be in the neutral position? Hey, you teach auto tech? College level. College level. Hey, what's up, Psychedelic? Thank you for jumping in and flying along, dude. But yeah, I am college level. There we go. Thank you for that. So I was a technician for 14 years, and then I was a service manager for 14 years, all at Chevrolet Cadillac dealers. And then I decided to start teaching almost 5 years ago. Yeah, Slab, how about you? Are you a mechanic or a teacher? Took auto shop in high school. That teacher really influenced your life a lot. You got me into welding, which is what did you do for a living now? Sweet. Good deal, dude. That's awesome. And that's what I try to do with my students. I try to be an influence for them or to them. I talk a lot about goals and dreams and all that oh yeah, the CTSV wagon. We had one customer that had one. No, I don't miss working on North Stars. You know, North Stars really were good engines if it wasn't for the oil leaks. Yeah, they are. They are like unicorns. They are hard to come by. But the CTSV wagons were pretty sweet. NZDC3? I am nose diving. You just replaced intake coupling on a 2. Oh, cool. 2002 4.6. Nice. The coupling that goes between the throttle body and the intake. You're mostly into Euro cars, particularly Audi hatches and wagons. You're working on modifying an A3 hatchback. Oh, sweet. Yeah, those were pretty bad to go bad. Yep. I have replaced a few of those in my days. Yeah, you know what, Ibanez, I wasn't a fan of the coupe either, which is weird because, you know, most people when they want a sports car, they want a two-door. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. I loved the four-door. It was awesome. Because it was such a freaking sleeper. It was a sleeper. You know, someone to pull up to you, pull up beside you at the red light, and it didn't sound much different. It didn't look any different until you hit the gas. Yes, it is. The last V8 CTSV is a beautiful car. Yep. Yes, it does. It looks a lot different when you're seeing the tail lights. Yes. All right, so we're just cruising on to the next airport. Our final airport actually is ENTC, and this is another MM Simulations airport. They did an amazing job. This is their latest airport. If y'all thought the last airport looked good, wait till you see this one. Yeah, Ibanez, it really does. It's just such a, it's no. Not just a Sunday drive, a sunny Sunday drive, but a sunny Sunday drive in like a 70-something Cadillac. A big old huge monster of a car that just floats. Now I'll fly in real time. I'm kind of afraid to play around with the aileron trim, but the plane's pulling a little bit on me, so I'm going to play around with it and see if it actually works. What'd I just do? Yeah, I can tell that. Yeah, 24 feet of glory with an 8+ liter V8. Yes. Dude, those things were awesome. This is so cool, flying along with everybody. So once again, tomorrow, there we go. Took care of that. Sorry about that, everybody. Had someone, oh yeah, sorry about that. I had someone coming in. I know y'all didn't see it, but I got a troll. A troll just came in. So I was focusing on the troll there. Trying to cause some problems. There we go. Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm working. That troll came in and he posted a ton of messages. There we go. Good Lord. So I trimmed way down and now I trimmed way up. And I'm probably way off course now. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. And I'm way off course. There, okay. Let me get back into the plane. Sorry about that. I took my eyes off the plane for way too long, but I wasn't gonna let a troll ruin our night. And it was flying so nicely. So again, tomorrow, if you'd like to join me, tomorrow morning we'll be doing an Easter egg hunt in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm really excited about it. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm really excited about it. It's a mod with Orbix. Little thing Orbix came out with. So we fly around to 7 different locations in the world. And of course, we're not going to fly to each location because that would take forever. So we'll spawn in at 7 different locations throughout the world. And you just fly around these cities or these airports or these regions and look for different Easter eggs. I don't know if there's a checklist that you check off or anything. I really don't. Today, my plan was to research that today. But my daughter is borrowing my mom's car because her car was totaled in a wreck. And then her car, the car that my daughter's borrowing from my mom, started skipping, so I had to work on it today. I had to get the oil changed in my Jeep. So anyways, my day was totally screwed up. So I did not get a chance to do all the stuff I wanted to. They are actual eggs. They're huge eggs, Slabadanks. If you go to Orbix, they're probably, I don't know, 5 stories tall. Oh, she is. She is. It's her fault. She ran into the back of somebody. Totally her fault. Honestly, she was probably on her phone. But no, she was fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah, they're about the size of a large building, probably 4 or 5 stories tall, and they're animated too. So I just thought it would be cool for all of us to, thought it'd be cool for all of us to just fly around and have some fun, which it's always fun flight simming anyways. But I thought we'd have some fun doing something different, you know, a little bit different purpose in flying for tomorrow. I didn't realize it was this high. Find a golden egg each of the 7 locations around the world and you'll be entered in one of 3 grand prizes. Oh, cool. Very cool. So I think you have to get a screenshot at each of the locations where the golden egg is. But it's just a really cool, you know, because I'm always doing screenshots of those of us flying along, right? Yes, Esco, I'm just having a hard time trimming it out. So I'm always getting screenshots of us doing stuff like this. And so it's just a little bit different thing, you know, to be hunting Easter eggs and then get screenshots of the community with the Easter eggs. And it's kind of a group hunt too. So instead of just one person flying around looking for the eggs, it's the whole community flying around looking, which is pretty nice. Hey, how's it going, Iowa? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for that first time chat. I hope you are doing well. Doing really good. We're testing out the Wing42 Boeing 247D tonight, flying it. It's a little bit of a struggle for me to get it trimmed out. This afternoon I didn't have this problem, but yeah, I'm having a little bit of a struggle getting it to trim out and fly straight and level. Iowa Navy vet, nice to have you with us. Are you a flight simmer? Oh, you're currently flying too in the sim. Well, Iowa, if you'd like to jump in and fly along with us, feel free to. We are over in the Norway area of the world. The closest airport is showing up here in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. So if you want to load in there, fly along. You can fly what you want to and how you want to. So a lot of us are flying the Boeing 247, but you don't have to fly that. You can fly whatever you want to. Oh, no problem. Probably an ad. Drives me bananas. Okay, video back. Yeah, Iowa. Sorry about that. It drives me nuts. It was probably a Twitch ad. It drives me crazy that they give you ads like 3 minutes after you join someone's stream, right when you're trying to, you know, get to know each other. All of a sudden, an ad pops up and you can't hear the streamer and you can't see the streamer. But anyways, so what I was saying was, I have a slogan here, which is no rules, just flight. And what that means is you can fly what you want to and how you want to. So if you want to fly along with us, I've got several people flying along with me tonight. Closest airport is showing in this upper right-hand corner. feel free to jump on in and fly along with us. If not, you know, if you're doing your own flight, that is cool too. Just glad to have you in the chat, man. How long have you been flight simming for? So this is what I don't get. It's flying along okay, and I'm slowly trimming it. Then all of a sudden it nosedives. So like I am nosediving right now. I don't understand what's causing that. Because I'm just changing the pitch just a tiny little bit at a time. Oh wow, for a long time. I've only been doing this since September of last year. I wish I would have discovered it a long time ago because I love it. Oh, Hybrix, I didn't know you could do that. Where are we going? So Iowa, we left EFIV and we're going to ENTC. So Echo November Tango Charlie, which is in Finland, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, using the planes trim. Thank you, says Go. Where is it? Oh, wait a minute. Right here, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll keep the mouse on it and kind of play around with it. Thank you. The arrival airport is Echo November Tango Charlie.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Bravo. Thank you for that. Yeah, ENTC, thank you. So we spent a lot of time just reviewing this plane at the start of stream. I gave it a good once over. We looked at all the features, details, or a few of them. Checked it all out. And so now we're just flying it. And it's kind of a short flight, only 192 nautical miles. And for a plane that flies at this speed, it is a relatively short flight. Hey, Bravo Juliet Tango, no problem at all, dude. I totally understand. We all have real life things that we do. So don't ever apologize for not being here. Just I appreciate you jumping in. Iowa Navy Vet, thank you. Iowa Navy Vet. Thank you for that follow. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you. I am not, by no means am I the best virtual pilot in the world. I'm still learning, as are a lot of us. Well, a lot of us are still learning. I'm not the best, but I like to think that people learn stuff from my streams, from my mistakes, and from some of the things that I teach as well. Most of all, I'm really passionate about people. No, says Go, no. Most of all, I'm very passionate about people, and I love chat. I focus on chat a lot, sometimes to the detriment of my flying abilities, but still, I'd rather focus on chat and be interactive with you guys than be a really good pilot any day. Oh, you picked up the Skymaster? Nice, dude. I've got to get that one. I've got to get that. I've been saying I was going to get it for a while. I love it. I might jump on that one. That's a sweet plane. I love the design of it. So if you're just joining, I mentioned it a couple times, mentioned it just a few minutes ago. My streaming schedule is Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Oh, is it really? Okay, Cappy Stick, thank you. Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday mornings starting at 8 a.m. Eastern, which is 12 p.m. Zulu time. And then on Friday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is midnight Zulu time. We do fly in. Friday nights, I do aircraft reviews. We do reviews and then fly them. Every other day, it's usually some sort of a tour that we do. I'm touring the islands that lie between the Indian and Pacific Oceans on my regular streams. But tomorrow, we're going to be doing the Orbix Easter egg hunt add-on. I'm super excited about it. I feel like a little kid. I really do. But instead of hiding and finding little tiny Easter eggs, we're going to be finding multiple story high Easter eggs in aircraft. We'll be flying aircraft and looking around different locations of the world trying to find Easter eggs. So if you want to fly along tomorrow and join in that fun, go to orbix.com, ORBX, and download that mod. The Skymaster is probably your favorite plane. Not really, dude. The 172 still, the Cessna 172 still tops all of them for me. I just really enjoy the good old faithful Cessna 172. So tomorrow I'll be flying the Kit Fox. It would be a good time if you are a helicopter pilot to fly a helicopter. But I'll be in the Kit Fox just because I can fly kind of low, slow, and hunt. The Kodiak's really nice. I've got the Kodiak, Two Cats. Some of y'all know Two Cats, the streamer. Two Cats gifted that to me. Really nice plane. I used to fly it on Friday nights doing Sky Park missions until I decided to do what I'm doing now. And the Kit Fox is amazing. Look at this full moon. Is that not just beautiful? Got a bunch of folks. Holy crap, we got more people have joined. Hyprick, Psychedelic, Cappy Stick, Isol Eater, Bravo Tango is in now. King Cobra, Versh, Enzen, Crunch. Someone right there with Isol Eater. I can't quite see your name. Cappy Stick is flying along with us as well. DC Bagley is you. Nice. That must be you right there. That's right there with Isol Eater. So I am on Southeast Asia server. Very cool. Thank you for jumping in and flying along with us. I really appreciate that, Navy vet. And also, thank you for your service. I truly appreciate that as well. Many people in this country take for granted what people like yourself did if you did serve in the Navy. I'm assuming that based on your name, but I truly do appreciate that, and I never take it for granted what you guys do. 5 years, awesome. Thank you for 5 years of service. I had a cousin who retired Navy many years ago. Yeah, Wombi, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm learning the 247D. How about that? Did you ever think you'd see me flying one of these? So I did a nice review. Oh shoot, I'm way high up in the air too. Didn't realize I was this high. I did a nice little review of it. Kind of gave it a once over, and then we took it up in the air and we're flying it. You managed to start it. Sweet. It's quite a lot of hoops to jump through, isn't it? Clockmaster, what is up, my dude? How are you doing, man? Clockmaster, Clockmaster is a local to me, lives about an hour from here. We actually met up at a local airport about an hour from here also for a fly-in several weeks ago with Okandu, the flight sim streamer. It was really cool meeting two people from Stream in real life. It's the first time I've met anyone from Stream besides Complete Freedom. You're putting away fish? Come on, man. You don't want that fishy smell on your keyboard? Clapper, what's going on, man? How are you doing, Clapper? Good to see you. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Nice to see you again. How's things going? Nathan is here too. What? What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Yes, Iowa. I do have a HOTAS as well. I haven't flown with the HOTAS much because I've got this, and so I have to swap them in and out. But if the plane has a stick, then I usually fly with the HOTAS. If the plane has a yoke, I try to fly with this. Is it really incredibly unrealistic? I love the kit fogs. I mean, again, that's just my opinion. But I'm not a pilot in real life either, so I really don't know. What's up, Quaret? How are you doing? You just had the basic yoke and pedal. So what am I next? Oh, Nathan. Yeah, dude, I love it. So yeah, Clapper, I am on Friday nights. I am reviewing and flying different aircraft. So just to kind of show them off, you know, if someone's interested in buying it or they're having troubles with knowing how to start it or whatever, then that's what Friday nights are about. And it's just a lot of fun. I kind of enjoy it. Yes, it is overpowered, no doubt. 100% overpowered. Quaret, I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you again for this afternoon, dude, for kind of helping me out with the starting sequence and stuff. It was a lot of fun talking to you this afternoon. So, Clockmaster, how have you been, man? Good to see you. I am nosediving, but I'm going to keep it that way for just a minute because I'm way up in the air. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit. Yeah, I get that, Slibadanks. I mean, I really do. I get that. I flew it for a week. I did a charity world tour during my spring break from school, and we flew to a different bush location throughout the world, and it was really nice in the mountains to be able to climb up mountains really quick because most of the flights I did were in the mountains. So that was a nice little feature to have where it climbed like crazy because it was overpowered. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I totally get it. And I'll be flying it tomorrow just because you can also go really slow in it too. So that's what I'll be flying during the Easter egg hunt tomorrow. Yes, all you have is X-Plane 11, Clapper? And very soon I'm going to get the, very soon I am going to go ahead and invest in the honeycomb yoke and throttle. I really need that because it's a pain in the butt with aircraft like this to have just the 3-lever throttle quadrant because everything's binded together. And so if I'm adjusting something on one engine, I'm doing it on both, and that's kind of irritating. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get, Dankhill. That will be my next big investment is the is buying the honeycomb setup. I'll probably stick with the Logitech pedals for now. But yeah, TMH Nathan just got the Turtle Beach. And Nathan, tell me about the Turtle Beach, man. How are you liking it? Yeah, and Dank, that may be something I do also in the future, because I know they don't have rudders yet. But once they do, I'll probably replace these with that as well. I'll just have to see what they look like and how they are. But really, I don't have a problem with any of my flight equipment. It's just that if I'm gonna fly twin prop airplanes, it's really nice to have the ability to control the engines separately from each other without having to use the mouse. Oh, Abinus, you have the Velocity one too? Yeah, so TMH Nathan just got it. And he sent a picture in my Discord of his setup, and it looks really, really nice. I love the way everything's laid out. Oh, cool. So Slabberdanks, you got it too? Oh, you were his influence. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's right. I've seen you in his chat before. A bunch of times. I forgot about that. Yeah, the sunrise, and that's actually the moon. Yeah, the sunrise and back here and the moon up there. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be an awesome screenshot here. Got a bunch of people flying along with us. Thank you. We've got a lot of new people flying along too. Also, thank y'all for that. It's one of the many, many, many things I love. Yes, sunrises are definitely underrated. It's one of the many, many things I love about flight simming or Microsoft Flight Sim, is the ability to play along with others or to fly along with others. It is unique, dude. It is just beautiful. I mean, when I think of old school airlines, you know, I think of United Airlines and their old school liveries that look like this. It's incredible. It's an incredible plane. It's an incredible livery. I love the realism that they have. I love all the little goodies that you can do with this plane. It's amazing. It really is. Thank you for that first time chat, by the way, Unique. I appreciate that. Good to see you with us. Oh, if I go to live weather, I get loads of insane clouds. Okay. Well, you know, I can probably switch to live weather now. Holy moly. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Fire Sandy, you're never too late. You're never too late, my friend. Jump on in and fly with us. We are about halfway through the flight. You're back, and yes, you're doing great. Wife is doing better, showing her baby bump now. Oh, nice. You went to Country Meats yesterday and stocked up on meats. Oh, nice. Cool deal. I have heard of that place before. I have never been there, but I've heard of it. My daughter, Clockmaster, I don't know if you knew this when we were at the at the fly-in. My daughter's also pregnant, and she has had horrendous problems with sickness. DCM, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, Bravo Juliet Tango. What's really awesome is the angle of attack on the wings, and there is no flaps. There are no flaps on this because the angle of attack is such a high angle. Yeah, Wombi, I am in Norway. Yeah, in your neck of the woods. Or that's the saying we say here. Does this plane have autopilot? I don't think it does, Fire Sandy. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Pretty sure it does not. Hey, Bachelli, what's going on? How are you? It does not. Thank you, Cappy Stick. I didn't think it did, but I wanted to make sure. Oh, it's right next to Triple Tree? I didn't realize that. Oh, that's the place. I saw a sign for it when we were leaving Triple Tree. It's right there. Ah, I didn't realize that was it. Yeah, my daughter was in the hospital 2 days this week with sickness from being pregnant. And she had to she was dehydrated. Gyro pilot, you think it's similar though? Okay. How do you start it? Oh my gosh, Fire Sandy, it takes forever. It takes forever to start the engines. Oh, thank you, Clapper. I appreciate that. Fire Sandy, I spent, go back to the beginning of stream because I spent a long time going over how to start it. I went over how to start it. Probably a half hour, 45 minutes I spent on how to do it. I mean, it doesn't take that long to start it, but learning it, teaching it takes about that long initially. But once you learn how to do it, it's really not that bad to start it. Once you learn how to do it, it's not that bad. So once we land at this next airport, which we got about another 100 nautical miles to go. So a little bit less than an hour. Once we land there, I'm going to show off this airport, ENTC. This is an add-on airport by MM Simulations. I have partnered with MM Simulations, and so they gave me these two airports, the one we took off from, and the one we're going to land at. They gave them to me, and so I will just kind of show those off. They do a phenomenal job with airports. You see levers. Yes, there's a lot of levers. Oh, unique. That's probably my issue. That's why. Thank you for that. That's why my, oh shoot. Didn't mean to do that. That's why my plane has been. There. That's why it's been doing what it's been doing. I've been drifting all over the place. Fire Sandy, did you help with what? I'm sorry. How long are loading time? Clapper, what do you, I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean, how long is loading time? How long does it take the plane to load? I mean, how long does it take Flight Sim to load? If that's what you're asking, it takes a while. It probably takes 3 or 4 minutes for my sim from the time I double click it to open it for it to be open and ready, because I've got so many add-ons. Yeah, Kazaki, what's up, man? Yes, she will. I am being careful. I am being careful. What's going on, Kazaki? Good to see you. So Kazaki Flyer is another Flight Sim streamer. There's a little shout out for him. Yeah. Yeah, so Clapper, it does take a good probably 4 minutes to load. Same time for the X-Plane 11, gotcha. Yeah. Because I've got, oh, you're in the Grumman G? Nice. The Grumman Goose. I love the Goose. I've got it too. I actually reviewed it last week. See, I've got a ton of add-ons though. I might have as many add-ons as big as the sim is. I've got a ton of stuff. Oh, wow. Look at this. The sun rays. Oh, you were flying with two-tone. Nice. Yeah, I saw where he was streaming. It's kind of an unusual time for him to stream, but I saw where he was streaming. You just finished the Bremen flight to Canada. Oh, okay, cool. So were you flying with two-tone as well, Kazaki? Yeah, you know, Ibanez, it may not be in range for my oil. Let's see. Holy crap, no, it's not. It's not. I'm gonna have to change from live weather. There we go. That's more better. That's much better. Thank you for reminding me of that. Last thing I need is a seized up engine due to oil gelling. Fun fact from your own experimentation, you're on standard edition. 30 seconds of loading can be eliminated by uninstalling liveries for default. Oh, really? I'm actually on deluxe though. I was, oh yeah, if you're on standard. Yeah, I'm on deluxe though. I was on standard and I bought deluxe just for the steam gauges 172. Oh my gosh, yeah, the oil pressure is out the roof, isn't it? Wow. I'm surprised I haven't had a failure because I was flying for a few minutes in that cold weather. No, they didn't like that 8 degrees at all. No, they didn't. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Queer, that makes sense. That's pretty interesting that you can actually mix oils, kind of mix your own. Yeah. People have been talking in the unofficial Discord about creating their own blends. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. Am I over northern Norway? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We are on our way to ENTC, which is Trovo? No. It's not Trovo. What is it? Tro something. Yes, you can change the oil on this. Yes, on this plane in the sim. Tromso, thank you. Thank you for that, Wombi. Yeah, the detail's amazing. I forgot to show that. As I was going through all the other things about the plane, I did forget to show the oil change. They'll actually put a pan under the engine and you can see oil on it. It's pretty awesome. Yes. Yeah, it's a heck of a deal. For the price, it's not bad at all. You get a lot for your money. So we've had a lot of people join us here in the last few minutes. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I know, Unique. I really want to play around with the radio range, but I wanted to learn the plane first and kind of get comfortable flying it. But yes, I would love to do a radio range stream, just flying in radio range, because that really fascinates me, how that works. You ready to? Yeah, I can see that. The beeping from the Morse code would drive me nuts. But I'm fascinated with that sort of thing. I mean, it's totally amazing to me that back in the 40s that they had the technology and had the knowledge to figure that out and make it work. With no means of communicating with other aircraft, which again, like I told Quared earlier today when I said that statement, there wasn't a whole lot of aircraft in the air then anyways, not like there is today by any means. But still, not being able to communicate with other aircraft, just having the radio range to get you kind of on the right track was pretty darn impressive. So tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is 12 noon Zulu time, 1200 Zulu time, I'll be back. We'll be doing an Easter egg hunt. It's a add-on by Orbix. So if you'd like to jump in and fly with us tomorrow morning, we'll be back. Like I said, 1200 Zulu, 8 a.m. Eastern time. We'll have some fun hunting Easter eggs in 7 different locations in the world. We might not reach all 7 locations during stream, but still, we'll have a lot of fun. Do something different for a change. I'm having a devil of a time trimming this plane out. But I know it's just going to take air time for me to figure it out. Unique, dude, thank you for that sub. What? You just came in and you're subbing me? Dude, thank you very, very much, Unique, for that. I really do appreciate it. Y'all give Unique some hype there. I appreciate that. Of course, tonight's not your first night in here, though. You were in here the other day, right? Pretty sure. But thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. That's right, Unique. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Dude, you know what? The more people I know, the more people I learn and get to know, the harder time I have trying to remember where I know everyone from, if you know what I mean. You take off on this plane, you get to the runway and the engines go off. Yeah, Fire Sandy, it's a very, very difficult plane to learn because the engines are so real, the way the engines run and the fuel mixture and the oil pressure and the oil temperature, that you can kill the engines pretty easily. It's a tough plane. It's a tough plane. This plane, probably this plane of all the planes I've flown in the sim, this plane is the most difficult as far as getting everything set just right. So many other planes will give you, so many other planes will forgive you for not doing things right. This plane won't. All right, let's see here. Socks of the day. Thank you for that command. Socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my Ting Ting sock. So this is my dog. This is her face on my socks. And then on the left foot, I've got my burrito socks. So burrito socks on the left, Ting Ting, my dog, on the right. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that sock command. And yes, I always wear crazy mismatched socks in real life. Clockmaster can attest to that. I'm pretty sure. Don't know if you paid any attention or not, Clockmaster. But I was wearing mismatched socks that day. That's a very good analogy there. And so as far as rating, I probably should rate the planes as, you know, each Friday. I probably should rate them. That's a good idea, Fire Sandy. But really, there needs to be different categories of rating. So in other words, you know, the realism of it needs to be its own rating. The flying ability, so there needs to be different categories of ratings. I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, that link. I actually purchased the domain Socks Only Fans. So I purchased that domain I don't know, a month or so ago. No, DCM, it still sucks. It still sucks. The user, the name tags. I wish they'd get that fixed. Yes, I do, Kazaki. I do. I sure do. And I don't know that I'm the best person to do a rating, you know, of a plane anyways, since I'm not a real pilot and I'm sort of still new to flight simming. So I think it would be unfair to the developers for me to. Oh yeah, Kazaki dude, I 100% make learning fun, or I try to anyways, for them. I mean, I'm just as animated in the classroom as I am on stream. Yeah, exactly, Unique. Exactly. So, and it makes me, I mean, there's a lot of things that make me unique to the flight sim community, but in my opinion, on Twitch, anything you can do to make yourself a little bit different than others is a good thing. And so a long time ago, I decided to get a sock cam and decided to make that kind of my thing. And I don't know of another streamer, let alone a flight sim streamer, that has a dedicated sock cam. Oh, this is true, Cappy Stick. Thank you for that. This is true. You can come to your own conclusion by watching my review. That's, you know what? That's a good idea. Thank you guys. Y'all are always so supportive of me. Even as kind of a noob. Don Cherry. So anyways, yeah, thank y'all. Oh, oh, Don Cherry is a streamer. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. So they do have sock cams. Do they wear crazy mismatched socks and all that good stuff? See, now that you've said that, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see it, so I can still say that I'm the only streamer that I know of. Although I can say that I'm the only streamer. I can still say that I'm the only streamer that I know of, or that I've seen, that I've seen. Rock'em Sock'em Flight Sim. He's known for his crazy suits. Okay, cool. Slendy, what's up? How are you doing, Slendy? This is the Wing42 Boeing 247D. The Boeing 247D by Wing42. It's really an amazing plane. I am a fan. I'm a fan of it. I enjoyed it. I have enjoyed learning to start the engines. I'm still not a fan of dual props. My main thing is single prop. I love single prop planes. But as a single prop guy and as a gearhead who was a mechanic for 14 years, a service manager for 14 years, and a teacher of automotive technology for almost 5 years, I'm in love with the realism of what it takes to start the engine and what it takes to keep the engine running as well. I really, really enjoy that. I've got it. Unique. He didn't have to try hard. I've got it. I bought it yesterday, I think. I think it was yesterday I bought it. And I actually flew it. With Pilot Peely. If y'all know Pilot Peely, I flew it with him. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I actually did a little bit of aerobatics. Not much, because I'm not an aerobatics guy, but I did a little bit of aerobatics in it. Bravo Tango, bravo Juliet Tango, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate the 10 bits. Thank you very, very much for that. Thank you. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. No, Fire Sandy, I actually love the engines. I love that you, I love the way you have to start the engines. And yes, Verse, I have the DC-6. That's another plane I'm going to be reviewing one of these Fridays, is the DC-6. So I'm kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone on these Fridays, reviewing and just giving overviews of the planes. We check out the planes front to back, look at all the little cool features and details, and then I learn along with you guys. Some of y'all teach me. I teach some others. Oh, cool. Kazaki. Yeah, who was it? There was a big streamer that was talking about getting that, weren't they? Was it Two-Tone, or was it, I don't think it was Fabio, but someone who's a pretty big streamer was talking about getting that. Or maybe it was just someone in their chat. But yeah, so it's fun as all get out. What, talk to me about it, Kazaki. Is it the, yeah, tell me some details. Okay, Two-Tone Murphy. Okay, thank you. I knew it was one of the bigger streamers that was talking about it and showed it off, but I couldn't remember who. So it was Murph. Gotcha. Okay, I'm getting close to the airport, so I am bringing my altitude down a little bit. Bring my engine speed down a little bit as well. So once we land at this airport, ENTC, which is Lanyas, I don't know how to pronounce that. Langnes. I will say Lanyas Airport. Then I want to show the airport off too, because this is a brand new MM Simulations airport. They just released it within the last week or two. The viaduct in Scotland where they filmed the train scene. Jepson has made us a train with smoke that runs around. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. Let me add that to my, I'm going to take a picture of it so I can check that out after stream or sometime. Very awesome. Thank you for that. Oh, the group came back, DCM? Nice, nice. Welcome, any of y'all who are just joining, welcome. If you'd like to fly along, we still have a little ways to go, but we're getting close to the end. Tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow, where I will be flying an Orbix add-on, which is an Easter egg hunt. I'm pretty excited about it. Slendy, you're flying across the Atlantic, London to New York. Sweet. Good stuff there. So from what I understand about this Orbix add-on for Easter, the Easter eggs are about 4 or 5 stories tall. They are animated, and there's 7, I think it's 7 different locations in the world where they are hidden. So what we'll do is we'll start out in one location tomorrow morning. We'll all fly around as a group, try to find all the eggs, try to find the golden egg, get a screenshot, and then we'll move on to the next location. So it's pretty cool. Can't wait till we have a truly dependable plane to do this in Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, so I bought several aircraft last week. And then I bought the RV-14. I want to say it was yesterday, but it could have been. Wait, today's Friday. Yeah, so it was yesterday. I bought it yesterday. Today has seemed like an incredibly long day. I am on Southeast Asia. Yep. Are you doing in the Concorde add-on? It's not steady level, but it's definitely stable. No issue with CTDs. Nice. So is that the DC Designs add-on that you're flying? I better watch my altitude. Okay, the DC Designs Concorde, sweet. Longitude crossed the pond just fine for you today. We refueled at BIRK. Nice. I'm not sure what you get if you find the golden egg. That would be cool though. That'd be cool. A little Willy Wonka stuff there. But there is something that you get if you find all 7 of the golden eggs. That was the longest flight you've made, but started from the coast of Ireland. Oh, nice. Paparazzi, welcome back. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Free update to Service Update 9. With all the bugs included at no extra charge. You find and screenshot all 7 and enter to win the contest. There we go. Thank you. 1169. Oh, that's cool, Slendy. Yes, I do have the F-16 verse. I do have that. I've got the Corsair. I've got the Flying Iron, Spitfire. Oh no, you're talking jets though. I'm sorry. I was talking, those were props. But yes, I've got the, I do have the SC F-16. Sorry about that. Frit Brick, what's up for that? What's up, Frit Brick? Thank you for jumping in. Let's see who all's flying along with us now before I come up on this mountain. So we got Frick Brick and the RK9 ISO leader, DC Bagley, Crunch, Versh, Taffy Stick, Bravo Tango. Sure not. Thank you for jumping in. Also, oh, who's that trying to hide from me? Who's that? Psychedelic. Ensign, High Fricks. Several people flying along. Y'all, can I just say one more time how much I love these radials. I love the way the radials sound. And there was a guy at that fly-in that we went to a few weeks ago that had a biplane with a radial, and it sounded just like that. Amazing. Oh, come on, Scruff. What is up with this? There we go. Big wheels keep on turning. Heck yeah. And my oil pressure has backed off a little bit too, as you can see. Oil pressure is not quite as bad. Oil temperature is, where are we? Wow, that looks kind of high. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, I was looking at the RPM. Oil temperature is beautiful. Oil pressure is good. Yes, the molasses turned into corn syrup. Yes. Thankfully. I still don't know how I escaped with no catastrophes on that. That was pretty amazing. Nothing I did on my part though, on purpose. I mean, that wasn't any, I can't take credit for that. I just got lucky. Wish I could, but I can't. So we're coming up on a channel. Once we get to that channel, we'll just follow the water right into the airport. One of the buttons controls the plane's performance radio, Corsair. Right, yes. You already have that one when you want the radial sound with a lot of Kit Fox like fun. Yeah. Yep. The Flying Iron Spitfire is a lot of fun. I've flown it some off stream. Yes, Lindy, that's one thing that I have struggled with that I didn't really think about it, was keeping the fuel in balance. And so my fuel was way off balance, but I think it's getting pretty equaled out now. Let's see where we're at. No, it's still not balanced well, but we're close to the end anyways. Yes, honk honk.
As you can see,
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to hit that.
There are two kinds of people in life. There are dim that do, and there are dim that dippity do. Which one are you?
Sorry about
As
that.
for me, I'm a dippity doer.
Hit the wrong sound alert. Hit the wrong sound alert. I apologize. 15 minutes on auxiliary tanks, 30 on main. Gotcha. I was trying to hit this one. That's the one I was trying to hit. It really is Black Diamond. What's up, man? How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Rock, dude. You are killing it over there, my friend. You are killing it over there on your stream, dude. I am a dippity doer. Scan you? Oh, Womby's in here too. What's up, Womby? How you doing, man? Thank you for flying along. Let's see here. Fire Sandy. Fire Sandy, are you on Southeast Asia? That might be the problem, because I have switched to Southeast Asia for all my flights now. Holy crap! Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Mongo's jumped in. Welcome back, Mongo. Good to see you. Yeah, Fire Sandy, I am not seeing you. Yeah, beautiful mountains. I love the way this looks. Yeah, Rod, did you get a raid? All right, we are still a little ways away. Yeah, Aquarius, I can't say it's my favorite. It is enjoyable. And I've got to say, my favorite part of this plane is the engine starting sequence. And the reason I love it so much is just because of my background in automotive technology and just being a gearhead overall. I love the immersion of, you know, doing each step like you're supposed to when starting an engine, and what a difference the right oil makes and the oil temperatures and all that stuff. Yeah, I love the Goose too. The Goose is fun. The DC-6 I have not done anything with yet. I've got it, but I'm saving it for a Friday night, one Friday night. I'm probably going to take a break from the multiple props next Friday night and maybe do something different. Dang, you burn off a total of 35,840 kilograms of fuel. What? That's wild. That is wild. Okay, so now I'm just gonna follow this this channel, this water channel, just right around. And the airport will be right around the corner here, but we'll go ahead and get a little low, probably lower than we should in this plane. Oh, Fjord, thank you, Vitelli. See, I was just testing everybody to see. Whoa, that was a big change in weather. The Trilander is very close to release. Oh, that's cool. That's an interesting aircraft as well. It's really amazing to me how the left and right wing motors are just kind of suspended. It's a different look. Definitely a different look. But it's a beautiful plane. Again, another old school classic plane. Hey, Lena, what's up? Yes. So yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. So what I've done, I've taught some over the last few streams about growing the channel. And so what I've decided to do is each month, the top, so I've got 60 VIP slots. Some people are just going to keep their VIP slots no matter what. So the top 50 viewers, so the people that have the top 50 view count in my stream each month will be who gets VIP. So what I did, I went through and looked to see who had spent most time in my streams in the chat over the last week, and I gave them all VIP. So that's how I decided to start doing VIPs. Just a way to thank people for, spending so much time in my channel, and I really do appreciate it. When I look at the numbers of people, when I look at the time that people have spent in my channel, there's one individual who's in here right now who spent over 10 hours just last week in my channel as I was streaming. And y'all don't know how much I appreciate that. It means a lot to me as I try to increase my average viewers per stream. That really, really means a lot to me. I know, right, Sesko? It did change really quickly for just a minute for me. It changed just a minute, but yeah, it's been sunrise for quite a while, but that's okay. I'll take it. It's beautiful. I still hear that blessed clock ticking. Oh, thank you, Bravo. And dude, that's what oh, we need socks. Yes, we do. Bravo, that's one thing that I hope I will never change, is I always want to be accessible. You can message me on Discord, on Twitch chat, on Twitter, wherever. And I want to be there, because I just really enjoy people and hanging out. So So Lena, you need some socks. You need some socks, Lena. Let me know when your girl's there. Look, watching, and I'll show you my socks. There we go. My socks of the day. Hang on a minute. Let me dim this just a little bit. On the right foot, I've got my dog socks. So this is my dog, Scruffy. Scruffy, damn, sheesh. What? This is my dog, Ting Ting, on the right. On the left,
Nervous?
I am now.
Yes.
On the left, I've got my burrito socks. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. What just happened? I think I just lost an engine. Hey, Imagine Blondie, how are you doing? Good to see you. I do need some bunny socks. We talked about that, didn't we? No! Ah! What happened right there with that? Okay, let's see if I can coast it in. No way I'm coasting to the airport. I'm too low. Hey, Unique. Thank you for those biddies, dude. I appreciate that. This plane does float like a oh shoot. Hang on. Well, never mind. I'm trying to save it. There we go. It's got such a high angle of attack. I need to put my landing gear down. It's got the wings have such a high angle of attack that it should be able to float rather well, but the issue is there's nowhere to land out here. No way I'm landing it right here, but I'm gonna try. No. Yeah, Unique, that's what I was gonna try to do, is land it on the road, but unfortunately I don't have enough.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Is it me you're lurking for?
Blondie, thank you for that lurk. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you, Blondie. Well, shoot. That is not what I was wanting. Yeah, that really sucks that happened. So I'm gonna slew over to the airport because I want to show off. I don't understand. Did anyone pay any attention to what happened? I definitely didn't run out of fuel, but I do want to show off this airport. I know, right, Wombi? Very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in myself. Yeah, you know, I probably just killed my engines. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Oh, well. All right. Well, you know, flight simming. Your girl's cranky. I definitely need bunny or egg socks. Flight simming is, yes, in Zen. Flight simming is a lot like NASCAR. And in car racing, people watch it for the crashes, right? So you got what you're looking for. All right, let's look at the, hang on. All right. Oh, come on now. I'm trying to do drone view. Okay. All right, now see if I can do drone view now. Why is drone view not working? Nothing's working. What happened to my menu? I broke it totally, didn't I? I mean, the sim is the sim's broke. No, there's nothing. Nothing's working, Sandy. It's totally froze. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I pushed Y. I pushed Y and it wasn't doing anything. There we go. I guess it was just waiting on the scenery to load in for the airport. Can you watching us your full trip map? Okay, so why isn't drone mode working? Good Lord. There, now it's working. Okay. Bomalik, thank you for that first time chat. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. Sorry about that. There, I'm gonna turn those sounds down because it is making some weird sounds. So let's check out this airport really quick. This is the brand new airport by Simulations. Over here, they do a really amazing job. Y'all stick with me just a minute. Let's check out this airport. So over here we have the passenger parking area. I'm curious what's in here. Sometimes they'll have things inside these buildings, but not this one. Okay. Nope, nothing in here. Okay. All right, let's look at the terminal. So we're going to be a passenger coming into the terminal here. Let's check it out. Oh, all the rental car places are closed. Must be too late. Oh, is that a Remo 1000 supermarket? Is that what that was? I had no idea what that was. So thank you for that. Thank you for telling me. I had no clue. Is someone getting their tickets off the ticket kiosk? Ticketing. And a little store where you can buy, you know, little snacks and stuff like that. Rock, what is going on, Rock? How you doing, man? Thank you, Rock, for the raid. Rock and Raiders, welcome on in. How is everyone doing? How was your stream? What's going on, dude? I hope you're doing well. Let me give Rock a shout out really quick. Gave him a shout out earlier, but he's raiding us, so we'd get another raid. So for those of y'all coming in on the raid, I'm Scruffy Tam. I am a long-time gamer. I've been streaming since September of 2020 and flight simming since September of 2021. Welcome on in. I'm about to be wrapping things up for this evening. But I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is noontime Zulu. And we'll do some flying around the world looking for Easter eggs with the Orbix. Yeah, I know, Sesgo. I don't know why I said it that way. Sometimes, you know, when I'm live on stream, I just kind of lose my mind and I forget how to do things. I always say kiosk. I don't know why I said kiosk tonight. Hey, Canadian, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. This is what I need right here, some coffee. The art of great coffee. We need it. We need it. So yeah, check out the detail though. Simulations does a fantastic job. I do partner with them, so anytime I want to do a flight like this, I just ask them, and they provide me the airport to demonstrate, to kind of show off. Limino, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well. Paparazzi, yes, this is ENTC. ENTC. Yeah, so here's a bar. So I'm not sure if I want to, yeah, I don't know which I need. Sleep is what I need. But yeah, they do really, really good job. Their first airports, there wasn't people moving. They're still super detailed, but there wasn't the animations of people in them. But their newer airports, they do a really amazing job. It's on Sim Market and on their site. Personally, I like to buy directly from them because it supports them. But yes, it is on their site. But check this out too. See the flag? I mean, they actually animate the flags, which is amazing. Oh, they got their own flag up there too. How about that? That's cool. And now let's see what they did with the tower. The towers are pretty detailed as well. Let's see if they, what is that, a race car? Oh, that's, never mind. That was totally stupid. That looks like a Formula One car or something to begin with. I'm tired. Can you tell that? I should have just kept my mouth shut. Yeah, the best flags yet. Dave Reno, what's up, dude? Yeah, thank you, Dave. I hope you have a fantastic Easter as well, man. The cost of this airport, I want to say 19 US. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I do have a link. Type in exclamation airport. No, exclamation scenery. Exclamation scenery will get you the link to it. So yeah, look, the tower is very well done. All right, let me get a screenshot of everybody who's flying along with us tonight. Y'all, thank you so much. Sorry for that disappointing end. I was really looking forward to landing it. Yeah, so Rock, did you get a raid? Because, dude, you had a ton of people in there. I thought maybe at first that Two-Tone Murphy had raided you. Amazing to Control Tower by VatSim or yeah, exactly. They did a really, really good job. Yeah, $20 for an airport is a hard pill to swallow, but I could be wrong on that. Is that how much it was? I might be wrong about the cost of it. I shouldn't have just guessed without checking. I know, Dank Hill, right? It's just, oh, it's only $10. Okay. The other one that we started at is on sale for like $7 or $8, something like that. All right, everybody. Let's see who we're going to raid. I need to turn some music on. I just realized I turned it down earlier and never turned it back up. So once again, one more time, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Zulu time, we'll be flying an Easter egg hunt. Check it out. Oh, it is 19 for that one. Wow, that is, okay. But as you can see, the detail is amazing on it, and I'm sure it'll be on sale at some point, but it is a brand new airport they just came out with. Yes, Quare. Yeah, for sure. Psychedelic, good night. Back to you. Who are we going to raid? Let's see here. Let me give some thank yous really quick first. So thank you to Liminal for being here. I appreciate that. Canadian, thank you for the follow. Liminal, thank you for the follow. Rock. Dude, thank you for that raid of 6 people. I truly appreciate that. Unique, thank you for the 10 bitty cheer. Bravo, Juliet Tango, thank you for the 10 bits as well. Unique, New York, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Iowa Navy Vet, thank you. It was nice having you here. Thank you for the follow. Cyberdanks, thank you for the follow. Aviator Logic, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that too. Kent Zone Star. Oh, Cappy Stick, that's a good idea. Cappy Stick, thank you. Kent Zone Star, thank you for the resub. I Soul Eater, thank you for the sub. Jalopy Jet Sam followed me off stream yesterday. Hey, y'all wanna stick around and watch the oil change? Cause I'm down for that. Who is CCM? CCM. Send me. What's their username? Is it just CCM? Yes, it says go. I did do a class photo. I did do a class photo of us. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to change the oil tonight. I need to, oh, Canadian Mustache. Rock, thank you for that. Do I follow Canadian Mustache? Hang on. Yes, y'all stick around. Let's raid Canadian Mustache. I do not follow them. Oh, Kazaki, are you looking at the Orbix? You looking at the Orbix thing? All right, let's check out Canadian Mustache. Let me get over there to his channel really quick. Oh, I bet you that's what happened, Cappy Stick. I probably ran out of oil. Wait, I don't see Canadian Mustache. Someone post me a link in chat to Canadian Mustache, please. Because I totally just picked the wrong person. Oh, so Verse, yes. The thing about Discord chat is I don't open Discord chat just because for me, I want to focus 100% on chat. And so when I have Discord chat open, it's really hard for me to focus on chat. It's a distraction to me. So I don't. You'll very, very rarely ever see me with open mustache. Open mustache. What? You very rarely ever see me with open Discord mic. Sorry, I was looking at Captain Mustache's stream. Holy crap. I gotta go. Classy, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for those links. I appreciate it. I got him now. All right, let me get this raid going. Classy, good to see you. Someone needs to clip that. Someone clip that where I said I hardly ever have mustache open. It was a lot of fun. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Once again, tomorrow morning I'll be back at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Not very long at all. Dude, I'm just tired. Okay, here we go. Let's get this raid going. Again, thank you everybody. Raid messages. If you are a sub. If you're a sub, this first message is for you. If you're not a sub, the second message is for you. Let's post these over there in their chat, and y'all have a good night. Take care. See you tomorrow. Paparazzi, what's up? I'll open my mustache one day for you. Holy crap, I'm going to bed. All right, see y'all later. Take care. Good night, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye. You bring a razor? See y'all.